how are we? We are all dead. We're all like warmed up rigor mortis right now.
Yeah, this is just a hologram of me, you know.
How's it going? 7 people in the chat right now. 7 people watching right now. Hello to those 7 individuals. Yes, it's me, John, aka Nolsey. Hope you're well. And I'm here for a impromptu, because I kind of got talked into doing this by... I met for the first Sam. Does anybody remember? Sam wasn't here, of course, on my pre-TFNation live stream I did. But there was somebody watching along called Wendy. Does anybody remember a Wendy?
Oh, yeah, she was at TFNation, but I didn't see her. She's been popping up on various forums and things.
Yeah, so Wendy, she said she'll be watching along with us, so I'm going to keep an eye out in the chat for her. But yeah, Sam, unfortunately, fake Sam was sat with her in the panel room, and he texted me saying, I'm sat with Wendy, and I was like, okay. So I went to the panel room, met her face to face, really lovely woman. And so basically that's that. So she should be coming in, but anyway. So I do apologize if my brain is a little bit skippy, remembering things, remembering names. It was a whirlwind of a weekend, and it's coming back. It's like little bursts coming back to me throughout the weekend.
Yeah, same. That's why I haven't done my thoughts video yet, because it's just a jumble. I'm still processing.
So wait, we're gonna get straight off of the bat then. We've got people in. We've got Smithy with a Y is here. So hello, Smithy with a Y.
Hello,
everyone. We've got Sammy. Evening all. We've got
hello.
We've got Marcel.
Oh, Marcel. Yes, I did get my stepper gun. It was in the bottom of my case, and it wasn't until I opened it up, then that's when I found it. So I will mention it in my thoughts video, so don't worry.
We've got Adam in the chat saying hello, John, Tony, Raymond, and other person. Wendy's. She's here, Wendy. So anyway, we've got Wendy. Sammy. Sorry.
Hello, Wendy.
Sammy saying Wendy was really, really cool. Glad to meet her. It was brief. Yeah, it was.
Sorry,
brief.
I didn't get a chance to meet you, but you know what it's like. Nature of the beast, and
just like
around
that,
talking to people in queues, and
and just like that, Wendy's here. I'm here. Hello, Wendy. Hope you're well. Hope you're doing good. Right. So. Yeah, first port of call, and we're just going to go around everybody that's here right now. Fake Sam is supposed to join us. He gave me a thumbs up about an hour ago saying he's still up for it. He's not here.
Whatever that means, yeah.
So, yeah, he's adulting. He is a property owner now. He's too important for us working class because he's now a property owner. Anyway. So let's talk about our thoughts then. Even though I've already done my thoughts and thoughts, but there was some things that I think I missed out because I didn't go into the Arden. But I'll get into the Arden later.
Well, firstly, John, how are you going to introduce us all?
Yes, I'm getting onto that. I'm getting to that. My brain is going slow at the moment. Anyway, so yeah.
Be patient, Tony. Be
Hey,
patient.
so yeah. So yeah, like I said, I'm TF Nosey. I'm John, TF Nosey. So do you want to go, Tony? Do you want to introduce yourself?
No. Yes, I am Tony, sound with SG1. Very tired sound with SG1. You're insouciant long pig. It's been just the last couple of days. I've slept, but every time I wake up, I feel more tired somehow. It's so strange. And then it's good. But still, this time last week, John, we were in TGI Fridays, just so you know.
We was already there.
Yeah.
It's really weird when you look at it in that kind of like a week ahead. You just kind of a week ago today, we was in TGI. So a week ago today, we was on the bus.
Yeah.
A week ago today. So, Real Sam, do you want to introduce yourself?
I am Sam. No. Most people know me as Silver Moon 1981, but that was like years and years ago. I now go, well, obviously to go between me and others, Fake Sam. We call real than Fake Sam. And then I started up, well, I'm trying to start up a small business for my embroidery and stuff, as you can see in the little thingy, design thing. I am also called Echo Flare Designs. Nick Snowden, Phantasm Toys, showcased some of my work at TFN for me. Thank you very much. Got a lot of interest, but not very much interest on the page I set up. But hey ho, that's how things go. So yeah, that's just me.
Okie dokie. Well, I hope the whole thing. 'Cause obviously, I will get into it as part of this stream. Obviously, you made us some little gifts. I did already do a shout out in my thoughts and bots, but I'll also say it here. But we'll let Raymond speak first. So, Raymond, do you want to introduce yourself?
I have to read it.
That's good, Kate.
Yeah, it's
I know
me
you.
outside.
I
But,
know.
it's me. It's Raymond T. Just no voice. Yeah, I'm just the guy who always records everything on TFNation.
Just.
Yeah.
Okay, doke.
Yeah.
That's
That's it.
Minimize you. There we go.
I'm trying to say
It won't
my voice a
minimise.
little bit.
So there we go. I've got the introductions out of the way then. So yes, TFNation 2026 was a thing. It happened. We're all destroyed as a result of it. So
Yes.
what was people's thoughts process of it then?
Sorry.
Oh, hang on a minute. Let me get Sam in. Fake Sam's here.
Sorry,
Hi,
Chris.
everyone.
I like Chris, but he's got an annoying habit of ringing me just when I'm in the middle of something.
That's better. So, right, well, we'll let Sam introduce himself because he was very late.
Sorry,
to the party.
I'm just going to have to stop there for a second. The real power behind the live stream. Sorry, what? What's this?
Yeah.
What's this?
Hi, I'm Fake Sam, also known as 005 Storm. Yeah, I'm, as it says, the real power behind the live stream. I'm literally the guy in charge of everything here. Without me,
You like to think so.
none of this would be happening. It's a best kept secret. Nosey's sort of fills in the gaps for me. But I do everything behind the scenes, you know. I'm like the amazing guy that you'd all be lost if there wasn't here. but yeah, TFNation was great, as always is. I've got some real nice stuff. Largely from Real Sam. You know, we got Luna Dragon, who is currently chilling with me now. So thank you very much for that, Real Sam. Yeah, she's sits there. And yeah, so we got a few more bits and pieces which are all currently sat just next to me, just here. I've yet to sort out. And I spent most of the last 24 hours trying to put my house in order. Yay. So yeah, that's me.
Execute. Execute Order 66.
Execute 66.
Something dark side.
Chris is calling me now.
Juicy. So
Something's
been doing that the whole weekend. You know, like Jesus, titty fucking Christ. Sorry, that's from Team America. I've been doing it the whole time. I did it in front of Darren Norris, and he absolutely laughed his head off. He said, "That's brilliant." I went, "I know, right?"
Someone's getting called.
Let me guess, Chris.
Yeah, Chris has called me. I think he's called everybody.
Yeah, he just as you came on, Sam, he was ringing me. It just
Yeah,
has an annoying habit of ringing just at the wrong
not
time.
Anyway, right. Sorry about that, folks. Anyway, so I'm crying out loud, Chris. Bugger off. I'm doing it right now of all times.
We're on live stream.
Well,
Can somebody message him while I'm live and just say I'll ring him back later? I feel a bit going on my phone while I'm on a stream is a little bit rude. Anyway, so sorry about that, folks. Anyway, so yes, we're all here. We're all somewhat semi-functioning right now. Will you go away,
still
Chris?
function, but that's about it.
Oh God. Anyway, so who we've got in the stream chat?
Oh, excuse me.
Right, so we've got TJ Razel21 saying hello everyone. Was nice to briefly meet Tony on the Monday before my drive home.
Yes.
Sorry, I didn't get a chance to meet the others. Tony was a very chance encounter. Yeah, chance is a big word.
I've been called worse. No, it was a pleasure, man. Yeah, anytime. It's just the nature of the beast of this thing is you try and speak to everyone and you just can't. There is no possible. There's not enough time.
Yeah.
And because you're doing panels, you're getting autographs, you're going in the dealer's room, you're going off for food, and you think, well, do you know what? I'll just take 10 minutes while I look at my stuff upstairs, and you just can't speak to everyone.
Yeah, it is very difficult because there's so many people in one space, so many people that you want to talk to, people you want to catch up with that are a part of your friend circle. Like Rich and J-Bot and everybody. Well, J-Bot, yeah.
We need to put a bell on J-Bot because you just turn around and he's there. It's like, fuck.
Yeah, yeah. It's like a silent assassin, isn't he? He's just like
so somehow he's managed to get a teleporter.
Yeah. Is it like a queue? Because we were talking about shit. There you were.
At this point, I think. At this point, right? I think J-Bot is one of those people that if you say his name 3 times, he appears like Beetlejuice.
Like Beetlejuice.
Yeah, it's like
West with a Candyman.
We've got.
I think I will say though is Arafai I really wanted to talk to, and I just didn't. I saw him around, I just didn't get a chance to speak to him.
Yep. So I've got Arafai, evening all, just popping in, and then he just says, "Smash that like button." Thank you very much. I appreciate it. Yes. Just very quickly, I always forget to do this because I don't like being attention seeking. In a way, I find it a bit attention seeking. Well,
I'll say for you, smash the like button. Don't forget to share and subscribe, and look at my Patreon.
No, and just like that. Bye-bye. No,
remember, John, I know where you live, son.
I know where you live, too.
No, you do, yeah, that's true.
All right. So, if you enjoyed this live stream and everything I've done about TFNation and my videos, please remember to like, share, and subscribe. It always helps the channel. Thank you very much, Arafai, for that. So Schoolgrin says the weekend goes by like a blur when you least expect it. Which is why I feel it feels unreal that not too long ago we were partying at the Hilton.
Yeah, I know,
that is true. Adam, do what Arafai, folks. Help John by giving this video a thumbs up. Thank you. Marcel says, even if it was a full week, it still wouldn't be enough time. Yep, that is true.
No.
Yep.
I'm actually caught up with the bloody chats for once. Yay. Anyway, so it is very difficult to keep track of everybody. It really, really is, because there's obviously there's people that we don't see from one year to the next that are already in our friend circle anyway, and then you've got people that are there for the first time, second time, that you've probably never had a proper interaction with before, that are stopping you as you're trying to make your way from panel rooms or whatever. It's very difficult to keep track.
Yeah, but one year it took me 2 hours to get from the dealer's room to the bar because I kept getting stopped by people. Not that it's a bad thing. It's just like, when you just like, right, I'm busting for a pee. I really need to go.
Yeah.
Hey, you're telling us you want it. I'm not being rude, but please let me go to the toilet.
Billy, bring out your special bucket of sand, please. Tony's gone to the toilet again.
No, it's fine this year. I'm saying this was a few years ago. That's what I'm saying.
And bring out your do not slip yellow cone sign thing. Let's see.
Now here's a question: was anything written in those envelopes, or they were just props? It's like I've got 2 envelopes and he's up on stage. We'll get into that a bit later.
Because he never opened them, did he? So.
No, exactly. Yeah.
I have a question.
Was it left, right?
What was you
I
saying?
have a question for you, Raymond.
Yeah.
You what?
It's what?
I have a question for Raymond.
Yeah.
I'm curious about something, my friend. You obviously you're a long-time TFNer.
Yeah.
And you have been recording it for as long as I can remember. I'm
Yes.
so used to seeing you up front recording everything. I was curious, like, how did that start? Was it just a random thing? Was it always something you wanted to do? How did it all
No,
start?
I always try to record things when I'm going to a convention. I've recorded the times I was to the BotCon. I took my camera with me, but the first time I went to the auto assembly and just recorded every year. And yeah, a few years ago, Billy said, "From you always record and you give us the footage. We're going to make you one of our volunteers to do that." All right.
Cool.
So yeah.
John's
So
Simple.
it just
I like
evolved.
it. I'm glad you
Yeah.
do. You've got an entire history recorded, basically.
Yep.
Well, I'm glad you do it because there's a couple of panels I missed because, you know, like you get talking to somebody and then you realise, oh shit, that panel's finished, you know. And then, so yeah, I always go back into the ones I missed because I did want to see the Beast Wars one and I was just too tired at that point. I thought I need an hour just to chill out, and then because I was waiting for Vince DiCola. But you just got to do that sometimes. You just got to go, do you know what? Which one can I miss now? You know? And sometimes it happens. You just got to do it that way.
Yeah.
And it's also, if no one records it, it's a loss to time.
That's it,
And,
yeah.
Yeah. And sometimes there are gems in there that you just don't want to miss. Also, for other conventions, there are clips of 5 minutes, 10 minutes.
Yeah.
And all sound bites. I want to see the whole panel. So for everyone who can't be there or missed it or just want to relive it, it's there.
Exactly. I mean, it's kind of like, in a way, it's kind of like protecting what happened, because it's kind of like, I know there is certain things TFN do film themselves to put up on their YouTube channel. At least they used to. I don't know if they still do, but they did have like I noticed they had like a camera right central. That was, I don't know if that was just for the projector or for the screen behind. But I did notice they had a new like tripod thing on the stage that was kind of
Vince, because when he was on stage, they were projecting. You could see behind him as well. Yeah. So I think that's just a one-off, just for the Vince DiCola.
Okay, right. So let's go through our personal thoughts then in a bit of like. Well, we'll go around everybody individual, give people a bit of time to talk. So we'll start off with real Sam, because she is the real star. It's not fake Sam at all. She is the real star of this live stream. So we're going to start off with real Sam because
I clearly am. Like, it clearly says fake Sam, the real power behind the live stream.
Yeah, well, you can type that to say anything, so that doesn't really mean anything, does it?
I think it's AI.
Yeah.
I think Sam is AI, and
that explains a few things. Yeah, it's like the way you can't actually, doesn't quite fit in with everyone.
Have you ever been just walking in a straight line in the past? I've witnessed this, where Sam buffers.
Yeah.
Basically,
I've done you to buffer though, John, as well.
That happens after TFNation.
Yeah. During too.
But no, I've noticed Sam goes into.
Because like proper, like some of the old schoolers, like the last few of the old schoolers that go.
Oh, no. Ow! Oh shit! Bugger! Ow! Oh damn! Me back! Me hips!
Yeah, doing the Jetfire Transformers, Jetfire from Revenge of the Fallen, like.
The worst thing is when you stand up and your back sounds like a ratchet joint.
Right, go on then, Sam. The floor's yours.
You have to do that just as I'm about to drink, don't you?
Yes.
That's you. Oh, no, yes. I can count on you, mate. Thanks.
I'm still fun. How was everything?
Tell us all.
No, I can't go into that on this stream, mate. It's just too deep.
Oh, okay. Is that for the other live stream?
That's for the TFN After Dark live stream. You know, it's just like any other year. Go, have drinks, socialize, try and grab some guests before the convention. I'm not going to talk about that. And then, yeah, just hang out and have fun, basically.
Okay.
I mean, as you've said and other people have said, it's the dealer hall and the guests are optional. It's great to have them, but in my case, it's optional because I go there for the socialization.
Me too.
Yep.
So, yeah, that's my very boring detail of the entire weekend.
Did you manage to meet any of the guests in the end?
I met Vince DeCola on the Sunday, I think.
Mm-hmm.
Such a wee man. Such a talented man.
And then that was it. And the only guest I think I met was Vince DeCola because I went to see Darren Norris, and like you, John, I was too late.
Yes.
Which I was a bit pissed about.
He was the first guest I saw. Was Darren Norris.
Mm-hmm. I'm going to go with Raymond because if I go with Tony will be here till about next Thursday with his experience of TFNation. So we'll go with Raymond. So what was yours? Well, besides recording most of all the panels, but what was your personal opinion of the event?
It was loud.
Yeah.
Yes,
I think it was the loudest TFNation to date.
Yeah.
I mean, it's usually loud, but this time the dealer room, the bar, the corridors, the panel room, everyone was loud in a good way, but sometimes you couldn't understand each other.
Yeah.
I had the idea of filming people and saying something for TFNation because it's the 10th year. It was so loud that I thought I could do it, but you probably won't understand what people are saying.
Yeah.
I will agree. It was a very, very loud. I mean, at one point, we'll get Fake Sam in. I think he did like something on his phone, like the decibels in the bar, and it was like just under safe. I think it was literally just under safe. It was just under the safe threshold. It was like 80 something. I think Sam said. Okay, so we're gonna go with Fake Sam then. What was your thoughts, even though you barely surfaced from the hotel room because you were sleeping the whole weekend? But we'll go.
No, it was good. Always had a fantastic time. Social side, obviously, was there. Just being in the general atmosphere. It's always a little bit surreal, I suppose, when you get there because you only go there once a year. Yeah, you walk in every year, and it's like you've been there just the previous day. You know, you can walk up to people that you only see once a year, give them a hug. But to you, to me, to everyone, it's like we just saw each other last week. Yeah, it never loses that back. And just to clarify, John, yeah, and both me and Real Sam were doing a bit of a decibel measurement in the bar, and it was, as you said, it was just on the threshold of basically being damaging to your ears. So, yeah, it's no wonder your ears hurt the next day. It gets loud in that bar, and there must be, if I were to guess at the height of the evening, I would guess there's probably, I don't know, maybe 400 people, 500 people in that bar. There's a lot of people, and it does get loud.
Yeah, and also there was also other people there as well. Like I think there was a couple. Like there weren't as many. I think they kind of kept away a little bit from us, but there was a couple of throughout the day. You had some of the QuiltCon people there as well, staying at the hotel.
Yeah, I love the QuiltConners. They're nice ladies. I remember the first time they were there, and I remember the year quite well because we were in the Hilton that year. It was me and you, John, we were staying at the Hilton, and I remember we were at breakfast, and I specifically remember being sat with you, Tony, I think it was Lawrence. There was definitely 4 people with us. I remember this lady. She came over, and she was one of the quilters, and she asked what we were all doing there. And I remember Tierney saying, "Oh, we're here for a Transformers convention," and the lady misunderstood and thought we were all electrical engineers.
Yeah.
So it meant, like
Yeah,
a
I
transformer, so Tony had to explain to her what we were actually there for,
Yeah.
these transformer toys.
Yeah, then she went, "Oh, you're all toy designers," and we went, "No, no. We're just here for robots."
Go on then, Tony. It's your turn. Strap in, everybody. We're in for a wild ride.
Wild rider, if you like. Yeah, I fucking loved it. I loved every second of it. Even the journey up, I loved, because it's and packing my suitcase and stuff. It's all part and parcel of the whole thing. And then getting there, because we went into town actually on Friday morning, which was really good. So a bit of a mini break and within a break, if you like. Mm-hmm. Just hanging out with people, drinking, having a laugh. And Vince DiCola's concert was just fucking, oh man, it was just so fucking good to see all those people just react the way they did. It was, he couldn't believe it, we couldn't believe it, but there was so much love in that room for that man. It's crazy. And then meeting the guests, buying my stuff. I mean, the two things I wanted most was G1 Star Convoy and Missing Link Ultra Magnus. They were the first two things I bought. So everything else after that was gravy, and people giving me stuff. I got tons of stuff given to me, and it's just, and people coming up to me going, "Oh, what's your YouTube channels?" And I'm like, oh, brilliant, come have a photo, sure. £27.50. You gotta make a living somehow in this world. No, I'm joking. I didn't charge anybody, but no. But yeah, it's just. But when you walk into that dealer's room or to the bar or just even walking around and see other people walking around, there's that vibe. You can almost taste it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, it's palpable.
Yeah, it is very palpable, and you can, and everybody's, even people you don't know, you're almost feeding on everyone's energy at the same time, and everybody's feeding off your energy, and everybody's like getting boosted from it.
Yeah, you're friends with people you don't even know.
Yeah, you can feel the energy in the air, and it's really hard to describe to somebody who's never been to this thing. I explain it. So I'm gonna go, what do you mean? You just go into a big room full of toys? I went, well, that's part of it, yeah, but it's not the reason why we go. And like Sam said, it's nice to have the guests there, nice to have the toys there, but we go for each other. And I've been doing this 17 years, and I'll be doing it for 17 more, probably.
I like that I can have a conversation with people who I don't know who they are.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah, that's exactly it. Yeah, and because the thing as well is you've got your perfect icebreaker. If you're walking around on a table, somebody has a toy on the table, and you go, "Oh, that's cool. I like that toy." Or where did you get that from? And you're talking to somebody. Next thing you know, they're adding you on Facebook, and next year, best of friends. You know what I mean? And that's how it works. And that's brilliant. And it's great to see new people there as well. Always good to see new people there. And
I mean,
go on, John. Sorry.
No, it's all right. No, I'm just agreeing. Yeah, I'm sorry.
You can collect whatever you want from Transformers, even if it's the kids demographics. We're there to enjoy each other.
Yeah,
you're there to enjoy the brand.
I like what Dave said though. He says. It's unbelievable that this franchise about a war between two factions that fundamentally hate each other for being different is so inclusive and welcoming.
Yeah.
It's crazy. But no, I wouldn't change anything. The way, I mean, yeah, they've got to expand, and Billy was on to that. We'll get into that a bit later, but basically it's, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. And I think all we're doing is just making it better, because somehow, they always better themselves each year, and it's hard. I don't know how they're going to do it this year, but fucking Billy and the gang will. They'll make next year better than this year somehow. I'm not saying that this year.
Other communities.
Yeah, that's
you don't
it.
see it.
You don't see it. I mean, there's a girl on Instagram that I follow who's a Star Trek fan. She's gone to Vegas this weekend. Was it last weekend? Must have been last weekend. Or this weekend, I can't remember. Anyway, she's in Vegas for the Star Trek convention, and I've seen nothing. I didn't even know it was on. until she put these videos on. You know, what about I can't wait to go. I can't wait to meet these people. I can't wait to see my friends. I can't wait to get to the dealers room. I'm looking for this, and this. And the guys in America that go to TFCon, they don't do any of that. They don't go, well, I'm looking for this, and this, and I can't wait to see these guys. And we're going to...
you get the feeling they're doing it for themselves. And for TFNation, we're doing it for each other.
That's it. And I've always said this as well, is you can only experience it your way, right?
Yeah.
And like I said, you'll miss something. You'll not, you won't speak to some people just because you haven't got time, and because it always happens. And I'm guilty of it. We're all guilty of it. And it's not that I'm saying I don't want to speak to anybody. I want to speak to everyone. You just don't get the time. But when you look at other people's videos of them sat in the bar, or them walking around, or them in the dealer's room, or this, and then going, right, this is what I've bought, you kind of get the whole event, if that makes sense. And you're seeing it from different people's perspective.
Yeah.
Because when you see other people's hauls, or swag videos, I call them swag videos, it's kind of like an insight into their personality at the same time. It's like, well, I like, Beast Wars, so I bought a lot of Beast Wars stuff, or I like, Prime stuff, so I got a lot of Prime stuff. And it's nice to see, a bit of everything. It's good. It's good. Sorry, I ranted. I didn't mean to rant so much there, but,
No. I'm just going to alliterate quickly in my thoughts of the event, because...
Go on. I didn't mean that. Rant's a different thing. I mean,
No. Go on, Father. Go on.
I
had to get a Father Ted.
I've been watching Father Ted recently. That's so good. Sorry, again. Go on, John. Sorry.
No, you're all good. No, like my thoughts on the event. I'm just gonna. I'm double ducking here. Is there a bit of background somewhere?
I was going to say, you sound like someone else is coming through.
Yeah. You sound like here, far.
Yeah, I'm hearing it. I'm hearing it through me. So
I never knew you were a ventriloquist, John.
Yeah.
Hello. Echo. Anyway, I'm just gonna soldier on through it like the trooper I am. So my thoughts on the event. I love it. I love TFNation. I repeat myself constantly because it's difficult not to, because I don't have a bad word to say about the event, because they've never put a foot wrong, that team that put it together each year.
Well, at least we don't see that if there's something.
We don't see that because it's that well-oiled machine. I said that in my Thoughts and Bots. I said that in my Thoughts and Bots video, that it's a really well-oiled machine behind the scenes, that you don't know of anything going wrong. Even, I'm not going to say what happened, but I did overhear Billy's talking to someone over the weekend about something, but I'm not going to say it here because, I'll say it off air, because if he don't want me to say anything about it. But I think there was, I do know there was some issues with logistics, I think, but you would never know that. I think like some things that they ordered for pre-orders didn't arrive. I got told by Grace that my T-shirt might not be there, but luckily it was. Things of that nature. So it was like little things that can make a big problem, like things like ordering things in, not arriving because, whatever, logistics. But anyway, so go on.
John, sorry, no, go on, you're right.
No, I was just saying, I thoroughly enjoyed myself. I absolutely loved it. It was great spending time with Raymond, Real Sam, unfortunately Fake Sam, and Tony. And Chris, Matt Grant, Mark, Rich. So big! I had to get that in there. It was huge.
You mean Felix?
Felix, yeah.
He's going to kill us, isn't he?
I'm glad my name didn't stick, because I hated that.
Yeah.
I
don't drink coffee, so I'm fine.
Well, I am honoured because I have taught his son a new word.
Oh yeah.
I have taught Richard Fieldhouse's or Felix's son a new word. Do you remember? It's in my vlog, and we're in the queue for the Vince Cola concert, and I go Imhotep.
Yeah.
As we're walking, and apparently, Rich said that he heard that word, and that is all he's been saying ever since.
Nice.
So now, listen, so I've taught his son a new word.
I'm sure Mary
Immortal.
loves that.
But yeah, I loved it. Absolutely loved it. Yeah, I'm a bit peeved, little bit peeved that I never got to meet Darren Norris. I'm not gonna hammer down very badly on that, but I'm just gonna say is I was told not to go into the queue because it was capped. So the queue was capped. Yep, you twat.
Us.
But no, the queue was. I went in there at 3:00 in the. It was a little bit before 3:00 in the afternoon, so there was still an hour before the dealer room shut. So I thought I've got plenty of time to meet him. So I go in there about 3:00 in the afternoon, and I go up to the queue, and it's capped. I thought right, and then I got told that right, if you stay in the area, we're just going to let the queue, go down a bit, then add some more in. So okay, so I stood there, and one of the volunteers, I'm not going to say who it was, but one of the volunteers was there, and did not like us standing in the vicinity of the queue, and asked us to move. So, following through of what that person said, I moved a little bit away, just looked around some of the tables, and I came back, and I missed my chance. So I'm a little bit annoyed at that. But
there's a lesson to be there. There's a lesson to be learned there, John. I went. Yeah. The first thing I did Sunday morning was go for my autographs. So I was in the dealer's room almost as soon as it opened, and when I went in, there was just no queues for anybody. The longest I had to wait was for Vince, and I think I was only in the queue, I don't know, 20 minutes ish thereabouts.
Yeah. I managed to meet Vince. I'm content and happy I managed to meet him, and he signed my CD. This is why physical media is so important. I got my 20th anniversary soundtrack signed by Vince DiCola. Very happy.
Yeah, can't sign Spotify, can they?
No, you can't. So
I know I said this to you guys before we went live, but I'm just going to say it for the rest of the stream. He signed my record. When I put it back in the plastic, where he signed, the actual sticker on the plastic is over the signature. So you just see like a tiny signature, and then you just see the sticker. So it doesn't look like he signed it at all. And I'm just like, for the places you could have signed it, you signed it where the sticker is.
See, with mine, he signed it almost directly opposite Stan Bush. So I'm well chuffed with that.
But yeah, so yeah, I thoroughly enjoyed myself. It was an absolute hoot. It was an absolute brilliant thing. Proper belly laughing, proper guttural laughing.
You were laughing so much you got a headache, John.
Yeah,
I literally did. I literally ended up with a massive headache.
I mean, with no disrespect, John, we were taking the piss out of you just a little bit, and you were laughing at everything we were saying to you. And I'm thinking to myself, are you taking something?
Yes.
No, yeah. I mean, thing is though, John, I got just as much as I gave. So well done.
No, well, the thing is though, I'm one of these people that I can take the piss out of myself just as much as anyone else. And yeah, if it gets a little bit, if I know that person's not being jokey, you can always tell that.
Yeah, you can. Yeah.
But obviously, in our circle, I know it's a joke. I don't take it personally, so I just laugh it off.
If I give you both phases and quantum torpedoes, I expect the same back. So
the best way to piss someone off, if they are actually being literal with what they're saying, is to laugh in their face.
Yeah,
because that makes them go, obviously you don't give a shit. Let's say it again, because that is the biggest deterrent you can do, because it's actually showing you're the bigger man, or bigger woman in this. In Sam's case.
I've got a question for everyone.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so we'll start with you, John. Right?
I don't like the way you rub your hands together, Tony.
Yes. So that contract you signed for me, it takes effect tomorrow. No,
the NDA.
No, it's not the NDA. It's me owning your soul. I mean, yes, that's it. No. So, a question for everyone. John, start with you.
Yep.
What was the best thing you picked up the weekend?
I will say it is the most expensive thing that I got, and it is something that I've been scouring eBay and all sorts for years trying to track it down, and you can only get it from Japan, and it with custom fees and all that kind of stuff, import and everything, it'd be well over what I paid for it. So I managed to pick up Masterpiece Beast Wars Megatron off of Space Bridge, and Smithy with a Y is my reason of buying it, and he's actually in the chat right now, so I'll be bringing him in a moment. Basically, so I was at Space Bridge and I was looking at something else altogether, and I was talking to Smithy with a Y at the time at Space Bridge, and I just said to him, he basically asked me a question of like, what are you looking for? And I just went, well, anything Beast Wars, Prime, anything like that is usually my ballpark. And I just went, I'd love a Masterpiece Beast Wars Megatron, but I don't think they'll have one. And he just went, Smithy with a Y went, what, that one up there? Pointed at it. I was went, holy crap, they've actually got one boxed. And I was just like, at first I was working things out. It's like, I've got the money, it's not a problem about that. It's just like the price, and I'm working things out. Do I have enough money for food and stuff for the rest of the weekend?
Yeah.
And I just asked him if I could have a look at it, and I bought it. And then I got approached by Arrowfire in the bar later on. Arrowfire, I love you, man, brilliant guy. And he just came up and said, I've reason to believe I want to have words with you. And I went, oh, what have I done now? What have I done? And what is it? What's Tony said? But yes, he came up to me and he just went, I have reason to believe you bought a Masterpiece Beast Wars Megatron off the Space Bridge. And I went, oh, yes, I did. Yes, indeed. And he went, you twat. You absolute twat. Because he said, I was eyeing that all day Saturday, and I walked off, come back, and I was told that you had purchased it. Because I know the guy who runs Space Bridge. So he was like, he was nosing about it.
You did that to me one year, Nilsy.
Oh, yes.
I remember one year I was specifically looking for an RID Prime.
Yes.
And I spent ages walking around the dealer room trying to find one, and I couldn't find one. And then I'm sat in the bar, you walk up to me and go, look what I just bought. And out of the bag, you pull a mint box RID Prime. It was the only one that was there, and somehow you fucker found it.
Are we talking 2001 Prime or 2015 RID Prime?
2001.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, the good one.
Yeah. Well then,
yeah.
Real Sam, what did you get?
Well, bring stuff off Real Sam.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Very nice.
Omega Prime.
Ironically, I had the same story as John when I picked it up, because I was looking around and I saw the Japanese RID Ultra Magnus.
Mm-hmm.
And I was like, I looked at them and went, oh, how much is that? Because, I'm going to need one. Because I have Prime and I have Magnus, but I don't have Omega Prime. So as I went up there and I was like, oh, yeah, it's £79. It's great. And then I just happened to turn around to see what else there was. On that shelf next to it was Omega Prime with the Matrix sword. And I went, hi, you're coming home with me.
Yeah, you live with
Where
me
have you
now.
been all my life?
You're mine now.
Where have you been all my life?
I'm going to put you in the collection room.
But it's
and it wasn't until I got it home that a certain person I live with suddenly went, are you going to be able to display that in your room? Yes. Oh, okay then.
I will find space, don't worry.
Was it not last year? It was the year before, wasn't it, when I got Grand Max, and I got it in, and again, a certain person who lives with me says, where's that going to live? And I just looked at him and I just went, yes.
This is what I was saying, because they're lucky I didn't find a Brave Max, because that's all I'm missing. So, and that year I was traveling home by car, so I would have bought it no matter what.
At least you
Oh,
didn't
Jermaine
do
had
it
to
in
get Brave Max home on a train.
Mm,
Okay, so Raymond, what was the best thing you bought?
Oh, I got a few things. One moment. Oh, I got Japanese building set
Oh,
Lovely.
cool.
for 10 pounds or something.
Oh, nice.
Where is it? Oh, I like oddball things, so I got my Hello Kitty
Aw,
Optimus Prime.
Oh, that's cool.
Hello Kitty Optimus. Sweet.
That's cool.
Yeah. Ooh, I got. Can you see
Oh,
it?
Road Rocket, yeah.
Yes,
A laser bike.
the Japanese version,
Yeah.
but also up here,
Oh, he's only got it on display.
You gotta love those
I got
Japanese.
some Litos.
Oh, what's that?
These were specials when you got the definitive version comics.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
I got.
oh wow, that's
Oh,
nice.
that's cool.
That
That's
is lovely.
cool.
And they were £5.
I didn't
So-
see those.
Wow.
No, I didn't see them.
Ooh.
You see
Shut
them?
it
Nice.
down.
Yeah.
Like,
So-
goddamn.
I got the things that were more expensive, but these are my proud things.
Oh, yeah. But it's never about
Yeah.
how much you spend. It's something
No.
that's
Yeah.
Oh,
you think it's cool, yeah. Go on, Fake Sam. What did you actually buy if you bought anything?
I didn't buy a thing.
Right to me then.
you failed. You failed your objective.
Failed your assignment. What a shame.
You failed Cybertron.
I think
He was
my-
too busy being an adult.
Yes.
That's all we had over the
Well, that
whole
was-
weekend.
Yeah,
That's all
that
we
was
had over the
fascinating,
whole.
Sam. Thanks for sharing.
That is all we had over the whole weekend. Is my money comes out tomorrow? My
Yeah.
money comes out. Shut the hell up! There's other people that have their own bloody places,
Yeah.
and nobody's muttering about it. Like Muttley.
Yeah. I mean, the best thing I got, and it was the thing I wanted the most, the two things I wanted most, was Star Convoy and Missing Link Ultra Magnus. And the fact that I got those two were my very first purchase of the weekend was like, when you've been after something for so long, and then now you have it, you kind of go, well, what happens now? To a certain extent, it's like, what do I go for now?
I wanted to get a Star Convoy, but I have to travel by plane.
Yeah,
And to get it in your suitcase and hope that it's still in one piece when you get back home. So I had to leave it. And
yeah. I mean, that comes back to the thing about TFN in itself. I go to TFN not to buy new things. I mean, because you can go to Smiths, you can go to IndieMan,
Yeah.
you go to Kapow or wherever, and you can buy them, no problem. But you can't find. I mean, apart from the new one, of course, but you can't find an original Star Convoy down at Smiths, can you?
No.
You know, or a G1 countdown I got as well. Or like this. You could back in the day, but at the minute, an Energon Starscream. Can't wait to break this on. But there's nothing wrong with buying new stuff. It's just, I like to get cheap
Oh, excuse
stuff.
me.
If I see it going on sale, I'll go, oh yeah, 20 quid for that. I'll have that. I actually didn't get anything new this year, apart from like little trinkety things and loads of blockies. But yeah, that was the thing, and I had the biggest grin on my face when I got Star Convoy. I had to. Normally I don't do it. I wait till I come home. But I had to go up to the room and I had to get it out of the box and go, "Ooh, Star Convoy." So yeah, that's the new Black Zarek story now.
Right.
you didn't take it to the bathroom, did you?
Damn. My lawyers told me to say no.
I can neither confirm or
I
deny.
don't want to get him wet. No, I don't want to get him wet.
Because that's why I'm giving him a hard time about Black Zarek.
Yeah.
He bought it, and I thought I have to go to the bathroom, and he came out of the bathroom with it.
Yeah. It's
So
because
that's why I'm
Oh,
giving
just-
him a hard time.
because
about
I'm so
it.
excited. Because I was so excited, and
I
it
know,
was like I
but
needed to
You
go.
came out of the bathroom
Because-
with it.
And because Black Zarek is so rare, although you can get the but because it's so rare, I didn't want to leave it in the bar. You know, where somebody could just go, "Ooh, Black Zara, I'll take that home." You know what I mean?
eBay.
Yeah. A friend of mine gave me some of these. Was it just before Christmas last year? I can't remember what it was now. And he goes, "Hey, I've got you some." And I'm like, "Oh, right, cool." I'm like, smells like eBay. Don't you put it there? I'm joking with you.
Right, I don't mean to bring conversation down, but we need to get through these comments because I'm behind again. I'm behind again. Adam's going to strike my knees. Anyway, so let's get through these comments and we'll get straight.
It's not that kind of show, John.
No, but well, he'll get his metal tripod out and he'll strike. He'll strike fake Sam and then my knees. Anyway, so we've got TJ Razel 21 saying that was me when the cosplay contest finished, and people were asking for a photo. I was dying from heat, and I really needed glue. I was the Bruticus. So sweet.
Yeah, it's cool that, you know.
Yeah,
you go, Bruticus, angry.
Yes, that was a fantastic cosplay.
It was really good. Yeah,
fantastic. There was some
even like the little Starscream on your shoulder as well. It was really cool.
Yeah, there was some really good. The Tigatron was incredible.
Yeah. Galvatron was my favorite. I'll be honest. Galvatron really good.
Galvatron, Tigatron, that Bruticus. There was a really good Soundwave as well.
Yeah.
Really, really good. Fantastic.
I'm glad you guys could see it because I couldn't see a thing. I was sitting in the back with little me just going.
I missed most of it because I was getting ready, and then I come down and I just saw the tail end of it, and I'm like, oh, pretty good. But I'd seen that Galvatron walking around earlier on the afternoon, so
yeah. All right, so we've got Sammy saying, watching Raymond hard at work filming every con experience is literally sausage. Sausage being made. Oh, sausage being made. Sorry, I got completely. Sorry about that. Worth appreciating.
Yes.
So,
thank you, Sammy. Thank you.
A round of applause. I got to get that.
Said, it's to make it for everyone. If you miss a panel, if you're not there, and that it's still there, not that it gets lost in time. That's why I do it.
TJ says Raymond is definitely a hero worth appreciating.
Oh, thank you. Thank you.
Absolutely, I agree.
Oh, yeah.
Smithy with a Y is here saying didn't get to meet real and fake Sam over the weekend, but I distinctively remember talking to John and Tony and quoting Team America outside the Hilton and talking to Raymond in the queue for the concert.
It's 9/11 times 1,000.
And it is also Smithy with a Y's fault. Why? Well, not fault, but I appreciate it because I now own a masterpiece piece with Megatron.
Yeah.
Yes.
Blame Arafai. Blame him, not John. He's the one pointed out to John. So.
Adam says, I completely believe fake Sam is artificial. It is the intelligent part I struggle with.
Oh, sorry, I was.
I'm gonna get a headache again.
I was going to choke to death.
Adam, never change. Never change, Adam. That is brilliant.
Well done. You almost
that
broke
that is top comment. That is top comment.
Yeah.
Oh man.
You've just won the internet, Adam. Well done.
And
then Sam's just sat there in the background going, yeah.
Yeah. Skullgrin, Sammy says, something to take away from Raymond's hard work. The man's an archivist and a damn good one.
Oh, yeah.
Well, thank you again.
Marcel.
And I do it for everyone. Just
putting
it out there. It's not just for TFNation, it's for everyone.
Yeah, yeah.
Exactly. Marcel says, I came for the panels and came back for the people. Just great to meet people and catching up with people, and exactly.
Oh yeah. Marcel, sharp dressed man, you did look damn cool in that suit.
Let me just say this, right? If there was no toys, it was just a meetup, I would still go.
Oh yeah, me too.
if God forbid it never happens, but if TFNation was to say no more, I would still travel to be to the Hilton, pay overpaid prices at the bar. I would still do it.
Yeah,
even
We
though-
all would, mate.
yeah.
100%. We all would. If
I
you
would
say
still
if
do it.
some random
I mean,
thing is, I don't know, tomorrow Billy said, TF Nation's having to be scrapped. We'd all go next year in August at some point. We'd always agree on a date. We'd all go.
But to be fair though, if that was the case, so there'd be another version of it to take over straight away. Quite honestly.
Yeah, very likely.
Yeah.
And let me tell you something about Marcel. I think I've known him for 20, 30 years now. He always has a problem of connecting with people
Yeah.
because he's on the spectrum. He always says, I don't know how to make contact with people. At TF Nation, I saw him talking to everyone.
Oh, he was
All the respect.
talking to hundreds of people.
Yeah. Awesome.
Yeah.
It's always good to see that. It's always good to see people that struggle in those situations.
I mean, it's like I've seen people on the spectrum really even connect with their own family, and yet go to things like this, and they connect to people that are there because they can understand, even if you're not on the spectrum. I mean, I think everyone is to a certain degree, because you all have your it's like me. I can give you every single register number of every Starfleet vessel ever, and you know what I'm saying. So there's an element of that for everyone, but and it almost like I've seen it happen to me. It's almost like the sort of high functioning autism one. It almost like turns off for a bit, if that makes sense. And I don't mean any disrespect in that. What I mean is it's sort of like, when you connect with people that are it almost like it cancels it out almost. And it's a nice thing to see, because it's almost like, all right, I'm going to turn it off for a bit, go and enjoy yourself, kind of thing. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And it's a lovely thing to see people coming out the shells a bit, and it's lovely. Really is lovely.
Well, I've known Marcel for years, and we've gone to the same conventions and everything, and to see him struggle at the other convention and just let loose at TF Nation. He said it himself. It's like coming home to family.
Well, I've just had a sorry, just to interrupt slightly. John's computer's crashed.
I was wondering where he went.
Yeah, so I guess I take over now. And yes,
At least it's not his sound wave this time.
See, normally this
Not
is
his sound
Space
wave
Jam's
this
job,
time,
not
so.
John's job.
You want Sam? What did he say? Sorry.
I said normally that's Fake Sam's job, cutting out, not John's job.
Yeah, I don't think I can. No, I'm not in control. Damn it. So we're stuck with. I'll tell you what. We'll see if John will come back in, because I can't do anything.
No, we won't be able to do anything. John's got the overall admin control.
Yeah. Well, anyway. So where was we? What was we talking about? We'd gone. Oh yeah. So okay. Due to technical issues, we cannot can do any more chats at the moment. So we'll just go around the room, I guess. So apart from toys, then, what was apart from the dealer's room in general, not just toys or anything, but what was the other thing that was the best thing for you? We'll start with Fake Sam this time.
Just getting to see everybody. Like I say, it's walking into the Hilton when you arrive, and just seeing people that you only see once a year. And despite only seeing them once a year, it never feels like it's only once a year.
No.
It feels like it feels like it's every other week. It just feels like it'll be like if I'd have gone away for a week, come back, and walked into the Hilton, and you were all there. It's just that feeling that I know you all so well. I know a group of you, and to me, it's just I'm seeing you again next year, but it doesn't feel like a year.
I think a large portion of that is because we do speak to each other reasonably regular on Facebook and Twitter and God knows what else. So I think there's that to play with it. But I know exactly what you mean, though. I felt it because when I was getting ready for this one, it felt like last year was only a couple of weeks ago. It really did feel that soon. And yeah, that's exactly right. Yeah. So, Real Sam, what was the best thing for you this year, apart from Dealer's Room?
I think Fake Sam said it all, really. But
Yes,
there's not much I can. There's not much I can. Oh, hello.
Our fearless leader's back.
Yes.
Sorry about that, folks. My computer decided to do an update as I'm live.
It's nice of it.
Sorry about that, folks. Right, where
Sorry,
was
John.
we?
Just before you move on, Raymond, what was your favourite thing?
Well, I don't have any family. The last family that I had was my father, and he passed away in 2016. So this is like coming to meet your family for me. This is really, that.
Yeah,
And of course, the
exactly.
physical concert.
Oh, yeah, it was amazing.
I mean, how can it not be?
It was amazing.
Yeah.
No, you're right about the family thing. Yeah, it's become more like family than just friends that you know. You know, like, because it's because, sorry to take over again, but it's because the fact that we all like Transformers, and then trying to talk to your friends, down the pub or whatever, going, hey, they've just announced Missing Link Soundwave, and it's kind of like, and they all go, not more fucking toys. Is that all you talk about? Yes, it is. Look, get excited. Look. But here it's like, did he say yes? I saw. Oh my god, can't wait. Pre-order. It's that sort of thing.
Yeah, at my work, I told them I don't mind working at holidays. I don't work all the hours, but if it's TFNation, I will be there.
Yeah. When I was like entertainer, I just said, look, when I first walked in,
if it costs your job, whatever,
I
have to be there because that is my holiday. That is my moment to be with my family.
Yeah, that's what I said to my boss when I was at entertainer. I went, I'll do any shift you want, any day. Call me up, I'll do it, no problem. But this weekend in August is non-negotiable. Just so you know. Yeah, this. And you know what? He said, do you know what? I appreciate your honesty because nobody does that. Nobody says, nobody's forceful enough to say things like that. And it's like, could you, man? But if you say, look, that's non-negotiable, that is just happening. And sometimes a lot of bosses are like, oh well, we'll just get somebody else in. We'll get somebody else in. I'll get another job, no problem. All right, John, go carry on. Sorry. Yeah,
sorry about that, folks.
Technology's
great, isn't it? Technology's great
when it works.
This is why I hate computers.
John hasn't answered your question yet.
Oh yeah, John. Yeah, okay. Because while he was there, I was asking questions. So apart from the things you bought in the dealer's room, what was your favourite thing at TFN?
Favourite thing is the people.
Yeah.
I'm just going to echo what Raymond said and what everyone else is going to say, but it's the people. It's the people that makes it for me. I don't see. I mean, obviously, I went to TFN Manchester back in March, so I saw Rich and a couple of Jermaine and a couple other people there, and Transformers the Show guys. I saw them there, but when it comes to the main event, the magnitude of the people, I don't see from one year to the next. But the beautiful thing about TFNation is that the beautiful thing about it is that it's almost like time hasn't passed. You know what I mean? It's that really surreal feeling that, like, you finish a conversation and a whole year goes by and you just continue where you left off, and it's like only like a couple of weeks has gone by or something like that. But
TFNation really is a community. Other conventions say it, but we really are. I also know that someone was talking about meeting people outside of TFNation and they called them TFNers. I don't remember anyone ever saying, "Oh, he's a bot corner. Oh, he's a TF corner."
Yeah.
We are TFNers. Yeah, I like that.
Well, what I in my videos I say, if you're watching this, you are TFNation. And it's true. It is, and like I say, it is the community that drives this thing. Yeah. And you can see that Billy, sort of, when he puts on a great show. Don't get me wrong, but there is that. You can feel that community's in the show as well. You can feel it in there. And it's like when Dave's up on stage and that doing, the MC and people are shouting things at him and stuff like that. And it's not like a bad way and thing. you know because that's it. Because I've been to other conventions in the past, and you just don't get that. They're just people just sit, you know, and I've seen people sit on laptops, you know, and it's like, well, you could do that at home, but you're here seeing this thing, and as you were saying about convention, you know, the amount of effort that these guys put into it, and the fact that if there's any problems at all, we don't see them, you know, or don't hear about them. You know, I've been to conventions. I've been doing this convention thing for about 30 years getting on. And TFNation is the only one I continuously go back to, because every other convention I've ever been to, because if TFN say, right, the club con starts at 8, club con starts at 8. No, if buts, hows or whys, it starts at 8. I've been to other conventions where like they've gone, oh, whatever night show they've got on starts at 8, and you sat there waiting, and it's now 9, 9:30, 10 o'clock before it started, you know, and it's
and there is a connection between the host and the people in the audience. There's a connection between the host and people on stage. I've been to conventions where the host is scrolling on the phone while the person is talking.
Yeah.
While the guest is talking.
Yeah, it's
you're on stage with someone you brought in from whatever country they are.
I mean,
and
okay, if you've got notes, sure, but just have a bit of paper with your notes on, you know? There's nothing wrong with having a few notes, like a few questions written down. Sure, you can have that, but just don't make it so that you just sat there going. I mean, saying that though, there was a guy in the I don't know what he was doing, but during the Vince DiCola concert, sat on his phone the whole time going like this. And all you can see was a white glow in front of you. Yeah, but you paid all this money to see them.
I've been to a convention once with Dirk Benedict. While he was talking, the guy left the stage.
Yeah.
And Dirk Benedict was done with his story, and he didn't know how to go on because he was still in the middle of the panel. How can you do that?
No, I could do that.
And you'll never see that on TFNation.
No, they're always on the ball. They're always got. Yep. I mean, they always ask them questions that they. I mean, not saying that's a bad thing, but they ask him like, you know, who is, you know, Darren Norris, for example, and he says, well, I did this, and then Dave's got follow-up questions. So you did that, and what did you do next?
There's an interest in what is being said.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, and that's it. Yeah. So go on, John. Go to the comments.
Yes. Right. So we've got Bill Esden saying hello.
Hi.
Yeah. We've got
Yellow.
Graham, how's it going, man?
We've got Graham.
Hi.
Hello. Right. So TJ says TFNation isn't friends meeting up. It's family. It's a family gathering.
Absolutely. 100%.
Yeah. I everybody that's here right now, as well as other people that at TFNation as well, I don't see them as friends. I see them as like an extended family. You know, that's exactly what it is. That's how close we are.
Always says, this is our Christmas.
Exactly.
Well, it's Christmas, it's New Year, it's Halloween, it's you know, kids, it's leaving parties, it's, you know, what's Christmas do or whatever.
It's true.
Yeah, and it's Oktoberfest because about beer people drink, you know. It's everything all rolled into one thing, and unless you can explain that, because you can't explain it to other people, don't do it. You can't do it. You can't explain it.
The only way to experience it is through your own eyes, because it's very difficult to explain to some people. It's like my dad, for instance. You know, my dad doesn't get it. My dad doesn't get why a grown man is still playing with toys or buying toys at my age, and my dad doesn't really. I think he has an idea, but he doesn't really understand that I've met and how much it's helped me as a person.
Oh yeah.
Because before I ever went to a convention before, which was 2010, which was my first one. Before that, I was a totally different person. I was very introvert. I was very, very introvert. I did not really socialize outside of my little social bubble. I only had a couple of school friends that I was still in contact with at the time. Sam was one of them. unfortunately. But no, but Sam was one of them, and basically going to my first convention I had an anxiety attack when I was there because I did not know how to process it at the time. But through going through it, through going to them ever since 2010, it has massively helped my mental health. It has really helped me become a better person when it comes to making my videos. It's just really helped me. So I owe that to TFNation and also to Auto Assembly as well, but previous event.
And to all of those that were there too.
And of course to everybody that I've met over the years as well. Because, yeah.
Sorry, John, just to segue ever so slightly. Guess who got on the big screen at TFNation? John.
Hello.
You was on the big screen, weren't you?
Yeah. Have we lost Sam? Real Sam?
I think she just stepped out for a second.
Sam's it.
Oh, he's still there. Good. I thought I kind of screwed things up for people again. For dropping out.
Sam had to go get a cup of coffee.
Oh. What was your question again? Sorry, my mind's gone blank.
It was just like the favourite thing, and but we're moving on now because we've all explained the same thing. It's
We're taking till there's a lot of questions, a lot of comments. Right. TJ says I bought the Masters of the Universe and Transformers, Skeletor, and He-Man, Megatron. Sorry, and so many people were like, "Oh, damn, that's cool."
Yeah, it is cool. Yeah, but the thing with that line though is. Right, okay, you can imagine He-Man, Optimus Prime, Skeletor, Megatron works, but it's right there. Why wasn't Man-at-Arms Brawn and Buzz-Off Bumblebee? That's just it's right there though.
Yeah.
Anyway, sorry, moving on.
Bill Lidston says, Sam, it was a pleasure to meet you and your mother.
Yeah.
John, fake Sam, it was great to catch up with you both. Absolute pleasure. It's always a pleasure to see you, Bill. And I have to say this very quickly. I don't know if she's there in the room at all, but Sam's mum was awesome. Sam's mum was awesome.
Very lovely.
Hello, Sam's mum.
Hi, Sam's mum.
She's in the living room. She can't hear you.
Well, we know you this for so long now. Shouldn't we just be calling her, "Hey, mum"?
Yeah.
What was it? Someone on Monday said we're just going to call your mum TFN mum. I was like, yeah, I'm fine with that.
Yeah. Well, your TFN mum, and then Gritch's TFN dad.
Speaking of mum, she's walking into the kitchen. So,
hi, mum.
Hello. We are the disembodied voices.
Inside your head.
Although I did have to explain what a stream was to her.
Yeah.
Right then.
Okay.
Not as funny as the other story, but I won't mention the other story on this stream because it is slightly.
Okay. One of those stories,
Sammy says, getting to see and hear Vince DiCola live really made this year such a great experience. Yeah.
Oh, it was.
That was the cherry on the cake for me as well.
That's probably the reason why I don't have a voice anymore.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That some people.
How many more times are you going to get that out, Tony?
Ooh,
one more, you know.
But no,
the other thing off stream.
But no, Vince DiCola, the concert was incredible. I don't have some people wasn't a fan of the whole seated concert, but I understand why they did that.
Yeah, me too.
Basically, get as many people in that room as possible.
Yeah, I'm just not a fan of the chairs.
Yeah, it's more of a safety
and that's not a pleasure.
Yeah, we wanted a mosh pit a bit, but still.
Yeah.
Oh, Sammy, though, I've never seen anyone happier when Vince started doing Rocky 4. You were like, because you were sat right in front of me. Because we even said, "Oh, is he going to do Rocky?" I went, "I'm sure he will." And like literally, like the next song was the Rocky song. And
by the way, I recorded the concert. It's not the greatest sound.
Yeah,
but it's pretty good to hear.
So, and Jay Dell, the singer he had, was
Yeah, yeah. I was
Fantastic.
afraid of that because
He was good.
listening to it, it wasn't really on scale with each other,
Yeah.
but it was amazing.
I don't think
It was
anybody
just-
cared, quite
yeah, it was
honestly. I
just
don't
pure-
think
pure
anybody
pleasure to be
really
there.
cared that it was just a bit kind of, slightly out of sync or whatever. I don't think
Yeah.
that didn't care. Nobody
It's probably just the limit of the equipment that they were using.
Yeah,
So
yeah,
they
because it was all new
did the
stuff they
best
had,
that they
yeah.
could.
Excuse me.
But I mean, like I said, that's just that's minor thing, because
Yeah,
there's somebody got a picture of Billy stood, because we were on the
yeah, I saw it.
Yeah, and he stood there like this, back against the wall, the biggest cheesy grin on Billy.
Yeah,
Like, I've done this. I've made all these people happy.
and all
Yeah.
the props to him.
Yeah, and he.
Because
But the
for him
picture of Billy though, it's just kind of like,
and the
you
rest
know,
of you, of course.
yeah, he's
No, that
he's
was
happy.
Jermaine. Jermaine's actually sent
That's
that
it.
picture to Billy,
Yeah,
and I won't exactly say what Billy put because it's not kind of family friendly.
yeah,
But he did put a message back to Jermaine, and it was hilarious.
yeah. But you can see that man. He is happy because we're happy. You know.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And
That's what
you know,
that's what they do it for.
And I
they
said
do
to him, there is just
Yeah.
not enough thank yous.
Yeah, that's what they do it for. I mean,
Yeah.
it's of course they're fans as well, but the fact that other fans were vibing and really enjoying that moment,
Oh yeah,
just imagine how long it has taken to get there.
yeah,
Because
I think
I don't think it's months. I think it's
Yeah.
years.
years.
it's
Well,
years.
no, because Vince on stage did say that they've been trying to get this to happen for a long time.
Yeah,
There's obviously scheduling and all those other issues, logistics and things. So yeah,
Yeah. I think they've been back and forth with Vince for years to try and make it
Yeah.
happen.
but
And the fact that it was the first time as well, has to be said, first time in the UK, him performing his music.
on the 40th anniversary of the movie as well, it had to be done. I think it was
Yes.
the correct time as well.
Yes, 100%.
Yeah.
Bill has a question. Where's the sonic screwdriver, Tony?
Well, I don't like to get it out on stream, you know. Do you know what? I don't actually know. I moved a bunch of stuff a while back, and it did one of those things where it fell off and then vanished. So it's around somewhere. Maybe the doctor's come and taking it back.
I was going to say you should see a doctor for that if it fell off and vanished.
Yeah. Yeah, he goes to the doctor. Doctor, I've got a case of the old sonic screwdriver. Oh, right. Yes, just take some Dalek cream, you'll be fine. Next time I'll use one of these bad boys.
Nice.
Oh, yeah. This
Marcel,
was sold to me as a screen used prop, but it isn't. I know it's not because it's made a really bad resin. But it's 99. I got this. But it does the job. It's good for cosplay. Doesn't make any sound out. It's just a lump of plastic. But
Marcel says his favorite things he picked up were 2 demon chickens. I'm actually intrigued though.
yeah,
Demon
chicken.
That's Sarah's.
demon chicken.
And the brave version of it.
Okay.
Those are the demon chickens.
Oh yeah, Deathsaurus and that. Yeah.
Yeah,
And the brave version.
yeah.
Yeah.
And he's happy with them. So
Yeah.
he
Yeah.
didn't come out of the bathroom with them, but
Oh. Well. Still time. There's still time.
Smithy with a Y says, I'd say favorite things I picked up were either Airfry's Titan Scorponok, lovely, and the new Matrix of Leadership. I did see that actually on the Sunday, and I was like,
I didn't see any.
I
don't
saw
know.
that, yeah, and I was just like,
Do you know what? I'm gonna wait just a bit longer because you can buy them at Smith's, so they might knock them down in price a touch. So if they do, I will jump all on that.
I can see that being a little bit of a shelf warmer, to be honest.
Because little Timmy down the road ain't going to give a shit what that is.
Because most little kids won't understand it. It's mainly for the adult collector that are going to know what it's about and the significance of it. Wendy
it's a little
says,
bit too big, I think. The size of it. I think it should have been a little bit smaller.
Yeah.
Yeah, it is a big thing. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
when I get it,
it is very big. It's very, very, very big.
I was going to leave it plugged in and just have the
It's huge, John. It's huge.
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 What?
Wendy says, "Can I ask a suitable point in the stream? Has anyone been to Swindon or Manchester TFN? I've already mentioned that, but what are the thoughts, experiences, thinking of going?" Well, I've been to TFN Manchester twice. I went to the very first one when it was called a mini-con. Now they've dropped the mini-con and it is now an actual proper convention that is now over 2 days to do a Friday night, to do like a Friday night thing as well as the main day, which is the Saturday. And it's just a 1 day event. They mainly just have comic book guests. They don't have any voice actors. It's more community based. But it's still have a dealer room, Toy Foo's there, and whoever else. So it's basically TFNation. It's TFNation in August or July or whatever. It's on a smaller scale. That's all I can really say about it. It's TFNation on a small scale, but that's not taking anything away from it. It's just, to be honest, I think it's a great thing that they added these smaller ones because they started them after lockdown, those 2 years that it went virtual. And in order to try and get some money back, because those 2 years they got no money back at all because of doing the streams. And basically, they decided to do TFN Manchester to try and help kind of get some revenue back. And it went down really well. And thanks to that, they got a lot more first timers and a lot more people wanting to come to the main one. So, yeah. So basically, I say, Wendy, definitely check out TFN Manchester. I'm not going to be able to do Swindon because it's in November and it's a bad time for me when it comes to a Christmas hours kicking in.
So
I'm going to try and make Swindon if I can. I mean, I've already looked into it. I can probably get cheap digs for about, I think it's about 40 quid a night. And if I'm just staying one night, that's not too bad. And then it's just getting there. That's the problem. I mean, either it's going to be a 9-hour bus journey, which, as we know, John, it's not fun, is it, coming home?
No.
But I think November shouldn't be too bad because it's cold. So, but there you go. I'm seriously considering it, but I'll try and get the Manchester one next year because it's March, isn't it? This year I just couldn't afford it. It was either go to the Manchester one or go to the main one, and I'm sort of like, yeah, I need to go to the main one, so that's why I didn't go. It's the only reason why I didn't go. But hopefully, if things fall into place, I should be able to do the next Manchester one.
Yeah, I'd love to go to the other cons, but I can only afford to go once a year.
Yeah.
Because it's just so expensive to get an airplane and arrange your stay and everything. I cannot afford more travel than once a year.
Is it cheaper not to come on the ferry? Because I mean, you do. Because you're in Holland, aren't you? I mean, geographically,
it doesn't really matter. It's about the same.
All right. I was going to say you could probably get
the ferry takes longer.
Fair enough. I was going to say geographically, I think
you're
closer than we're closer together than we are to.
Yeah.
So we're
also it's more of a difficult thing to get your luggage on the ferry. On the airplane, it's just check in and it's done. And you're there within an hour. I leave at 8 and I come and I land at 8.
Yeah.
Because of the time difference. So,
yeah. As you travel to the past.
Yeah. But the best way is to go by plane.
Fair enough.
Yeah, Bill says, Adam won't waste his 9-inch nails drumsticks on your knees. Have no fear unless he has other drumsticks to bash you with. TJ says, thank you for all the feedback on his cosplay for Bruticus. Everyone should be proud of themselves. Exactly. I mean, I have a lot of respect for people that do cosplay, whether it's the mech ones or the pretender ones. I have a massive. You what?
Sorry, I was going to say it's the amount of time and effort these people put into these costumes, and
Yeah.
I mean, this is no disrespect to anybody, but every year seems to outdo the year before. You know, it's not like I've seen cosplayers go like the Tigertron, for example. Somebody said it looked like he'd skinned a fairy. But
yeah.
you know what I mean, though. I mean, it's very much. I mean, cosplay in general, not just talking about Transformer cosplay, but cosplay in general. I mean, the last sort of 10, 15 years or so, people have really fucking
Up there.
yeah. I mean, I saw a guy, I mean, years ago, did an Iron Man moving parts and missiles popping out and things, you know, and he's like, oh, and it only cost me $200. I'm like, what? You could put that in the film, you know, that's how good it was. So yeah, people, the benchmark has gone really fucking high in cosplay.
Yeah.
Transformers.
I go to cosplay events here in the Netherlands, and usually they talk to the people who doing it, and the stories they have about why they do it, how long it takes, what techniques they use. It's so interesting to hear that. I know you can't get that at TFNation because there's a limited time, but just know that in the back of your head that these people, they really invest in what they're doing.
Oh, absolutely, yeah. I mean, it's not just the making it; it's getting it there as well. Imagine coming on the train and you've got like 10 bags full of Transformer parts and wings and legs sticking out of bags and things. You know, it's crazy, crazy.
Yeah.
Good crazy, but still crazy.
It's crazy. TJ says, TFN helps with my mental health issues. It makes me feel like I'm actually welcome somewhere, which everyone is. But my social battery was gone and has only just refilled today.
Yeah, know that feeling very well.
Yeah,
it just happens.
I'm at 30% right now.
Yeah, I'm on auxiliary power right now. You know,
I'm on fake Sam's on reboot mode.
No, he's on sleep mode. Is what But no, it is that. I mean, I did it on Sunday night after everything had finished. I went, do you know what? I just need some alone time. Not that kind of alone time. Get your minds up the gutter. But I just went, you know what? I'm going to go take a walk up to the subway, just have something to eat, something simple, and then you know, and the walking out in the fresh air, bit of sunshine, and walked in the centre. And I'm like, it's quiet. Listen to that quiet. You know, and I'm like, oh, this is lovely. And then done a slow walk back, went upstairs, chilled out for about an hour, you know, got a shower again, and I'm like, right, I can do it now. But yeah, I know exactly how you're feeling when you the social battery. Mine is still right now though, like I say, I'm running on emergency power, you know.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, you don't quite realise just how much it takes out of you and until you get home, because all we're really doing is just in a bar or in a hotel, but it's like all the walking back forth. I said this many times. Real Sam and Fake Sam will thingy for this, but I said like people said to me, "Do you want to sit down? There's a chair over there. Do you want to sit down?" I was like, "I dare sit down because I will fall asleep."
Yeah,
because I
he
know
nearly did as well. He nearly did a Sam.
Yeah, because literally, right, I know my body. I know my body a little bit. Where basically, when I'm busy and on the go, I have to literally be stood up. I have to, you know, like constantly keep going to keep myself like mentally awake. And as soon as I sit down, say if I go to a panel, for instance, I start bobbing off.
I did that.
Just drives me crazy.
Simon Fairman one on the Sunday, you know, the Target 2006 one, and I'm sat there going, "This is really interesting." I've got to go. What I did was, here's a tip and trick for you. Oh, another one I didn't realise until again. So to stay awake, go to a tap, put cold water on your hand, and dab it on your eyes, and weirdly, it sort of wakes you up for a second. You know, so yeah, that's a good trick to do as well. And also put cold water on your wrists where your pulse is, sort of cools you down a touch as well.
Yeah, I'll just get someone to slap you across the face.
Yeah,
that wakes you up.
Don't ask me, because I will really fucking slap you across the face. Really? You asked me to do it? Bang! Yeah.
I had an embarrassing experience on the Monday when we were all leaving. So my friend Nikki was leaving, so she texted me to say, "Oh yeah, we're leaving now." And I went, "Oh, it's really." I said, "Yeah, we've got to get back. We've got to do this." I was like, "Okay." So I went down to the lobby. There was Jack Lawrence standing by the bar steps.
Yeah.
And he was talking to a bunch of people. From the side, Tony, you will get this reference. I did a fake real Sam. From the side, she looked like my friend Nikki. So I went up to her and I literally poked her like that. And she turned around and I went, "Oh, I am so sorry." And Nikki was standing by the bloody entrance doors going, "I'm standing there calling your name." I went, "Did not hear a fucking thing." I'm just standing there poking this person. And then there's turn around. I'm just like, "You're not Nikki."
Yeah.
Sugar.
Yeah, just to add context. During, I think it was Friday, sort of early morning-ish. I think, yeah, it was before we went to Birmingham City Centre. There was a girl sat in the bar, and she was sat, like, sort of like this. And from that angle, looked like real Sam. I'm going, Sam. And I'm still with Rick. And she turned around and went, "That's not Sam." I went, "Sorry, I thought you were somebody else. I do apologize." But from a distance, it looked like you were looking down at your phone or something.
It's like
from a distance, this girl looked exactly like Nikki. So I went up to her, not expecting anything else until she turned around. I was just like, "I've just poked someone. I have no idea who they are." Oh, damn.
Ooh.
Just standing there poking random people.
And now you're getting married, so,
It's like that funny little like little chipmunk thing going in. Alan. No, I think that's Carl. Carl.
No, my favourite is the one that goes, Tony, what's your name? Ezekiel.
Oh,
Fuck you, Ezekiel. Fuck you, Tony.
Fuck you, Ezekiel.
Yeah.
TJ says, that's why I appreciate this community. This past week for having my back. I don't do anything for attention because after outside comments about my Bruticus, you are all an extended family for me. Lovely.
Good. That's good. Right, dude. Next year, come and find us in the bar. Come and sit. Come and talk. Come and share some beers, and then we will properly make you part of the family.
Yeah, and like I said to you, if people make fun of you, it says more about them than it says about you.
Yeah, it's true. Take no notice, because the thing is, you've gone out of your way to make a costume, to go up on stage in front of everyone, and you're having a lot of fun. They're the people that will never ever do anything like that. So you should never let it get to them. And then, so next year you do it again. You choose a different character, or
they don't have the balls to do what you do.
Yeah, and just take no notice.
Yeah,
do because my this is from my mum. She always said to me, she goes, "If somebody's pissing you off, you tell them to fuck off. Just go, okay, fuck off then, and walk away. That's how you do it." You know,
exactly.
That's it.
I just realised my camera's still off. There we go.
Yeah. What are you doing, John?
But no, I will just say, TJ, I will just echo what they said. Fuck everyone else.
Yeah.
Because life's too short.
It is.
Life is way too short to dwell on shit. I know exactly how that feels because I've dwelled on the past, dwelled on mistakes, dwelled on all sorts in my life. So just move forward, do whatever makes you feel happy, and surround yourself with people that genuinely have your back.
Yeah.
And that's just do that, and you'll feel a lot better in yourself.
Yeah, because we was out a couple of weeks ago. We're not even at a pub yet. We're walking down the road, and these bunch of kids on bikes, all in balaclavas, thinking they were raised, started yelling at us. Started to call me fat, and I went, "Oh yeah, the only reason why I'm fat is every time I fucked your mum, she gave me a biscuit." And of course, everybody laughed, and even his mates started laughing. And I'm just like, what are you gonna do about it? It's because that's the thing is, they've gone out their way to yell at you all I'm doing is walking to a fucking pub. You know, I'm paying no attention to anyone else apart from my friends who I'm with. You know, we're chatting away as you do when you walk, and then you've got somebody, some degenerate decided to yell abuse at you. You just have to fuck right off. I'll do it in a very clever way. Another good reason. Sorry to segue just slightly. We're going 2000. I can't believe it's 20 years ago. Holy shit. Anyway, one of us going to town, going to pub. I'm wearing a Venom t-shirt. You know the Marvel Venom, the black shirt with the white spider on it. I thought it was looking really cool. Bunch of kids in the back giggling away, going, and then he says, "Where you going, Spiders?" Like that. Spiders, for anybody who doesn't know, is a nightclub in Hull. Okay. He goes, "Where you going, Spiders?" And he goes, "Oh, that's classic, that, mate," to his mate. So I turned around and went, "You think of that all by yourself? Do you get your little girlfriends there to help you?" And the whole bus just fell down laughing. You know, and he just went, "Oh, fucking get him when he gets off the bus." And what do? They all get off the next stop. It's because they thought they were a race, and I just fucking shot them down. That's how you do it. You just shoot them down. But the best way to do it is just ignore, especially online. Just ignore people online. Best
Exactly.
Anyway, sorry, I just want to tell you that little anecdote.
No, that's good. Marcel says, "I loved doing the hype train thing. I'll make a brief video about my thoughts on that." Sweet.
Yeah, that was a lot of fun. Yeah.
Yeah, I just want to say a shout out to Bisto Yeti that actually got the hype train going, because me and Tony have been making videos, but the algorithm worked against us and not many people saw it. Even though we were posting elsewhere, but it didn't help us. So Bisto, being the awesome guy he is, he made a video and he rallied the troops. He got the Gant brothers out of their hyperbolic time chamber. I don't know. He got them out. Got them to make a video, and but no, thank you so much. Thank you so much to Bisto Yeti for really rallying the troops. And it was also really good as well to see Sammy Skullgrin make a video after many years of not doing one. So
sorry, Sammy, I didn't get a chance to say bye to you on Sunday. I'm so sorry.
And I didn't either, because I had to go all the way back to the Arden, which is about 3 bloody miles away.
I saw the video you did of that, and I just went, "How far away is that?" I said, "Bloody hell, no wonder you and Sam were tired when you came back."
Yeah, because we passed it in the Uber coming there, didn't we? Because where's the Arden? I went, "Oh, there it is, just going past."
It was like a mile. It was roughly about a mile and a half. It was a mile and a half away from the Hilton, and that's probably why I'm so knackered as well, because I'm making my way around the convention. Then I'm having to walk an extra mile and a half to go back. Well, actually, no, it's 3 miles altogether, because a mile and a half there and back.
Plus, how much walking are you doing in the hotel to the dealer's room, to the bar, to the panel room, to the bar, back to the dealer's room?
So I'm going to talk a little bit later. Once we get caught up on the comments, I'll talk a little bit about the Arden and our experience there.
Yeah, I was going to ask you about that, actually, yeah.
Yeah, so we'll get through these comments first, because we're nearly at the end of them. So TJ says, "In regards to the Transformers crossover, Tony, thank you. Someone else who said the same thing as me."
Yeah. Oh, anytime, man.
Smithy with a Y says, "Never thought an Angry Birds theme song would have been so fire."
yeah, it's really good. Yeah. The gaming, not so much, but that's really good. Yeah, theme tune.
I actually do like the Angry Birds Transformers game. Actually, when I got it, I was like, I wonder if this is Vince DiCola that did it, because it does feel synthesized and everything, and it actually was. Who knew? Sammy says, "For some reason, and I'm surprised it didn't happen, I really had hoped that Vince DiCola concert was a standing concert, because I hoped for maybe a mosh pit."
Yeah, we all did that. Yeah. We all been disappointed.
I don't know what I'd love to get at some point. I would love to talk to Billy on a stream again. We was supposed to do one before TFN, but it never happened. I was too busy. But that would be interesting to talk to him about that.
I think it was just a safety thing rather than anything else.
I think it was. I think because the rules have changed around concerts, because they're putting up bloody things at concerts saying no mosh pits.
Yeah.
I saw really, I'm not going to segue myself here, but I saw a really good viral video of the lead singer of Papa Roach at one of their shows, and it goes up into upstairs balcony where people are seated in the arena, and he rips down a sign that says "No mosh pits," and he rips it down and throws it, and he just goes, "Fucking down with this shit."
Well, mosh pits have been a thing for like 50 odd years or so. So it's like, well, nobody got, well, people do get injured, but nobody's been killed in a mosh pit, as far as I know, anyway.
I saved Fake Sam from a mosh pit.
This is true. This is true. Download.
Yep. We was at Download Festival 2015. Was it?
2016, man.
2016. Yeah, so it was at Download 2016, and I saw it. I in the
It's
corner.
not going to come off, Tony. Stop wiggling it.
Well, I'm a headmaster, isn't it? Nah, it's just sore. I'm just trying to, all that talking and walking and shit. Just trying to, I've got. It feels real tight.
Sorry, John. Continue. I was just like Tony was doing something really strange.
He's playing with his head. I know it's very small.
No, I've got. Come on, John. Have you seen my head? It's very large.
It's small. Anyway,
no, it's just far away. It's just far away.
Right. So yeah, I saved him down there. I saved his life one time at Download Festival because in the corner on the right side of my peripheral vision, I could see it was starting to widen. And I was like, I know what's going to brew. And literally to my right, a mosh pit started up and it got real big. I can't remember who was watching at the time or was on stage. But anyway, so a massive mosh pit was starting up. And I literally, and then all of a sudden, this massive hole just appeared out of nowhere. People bashing each other. And I just got hold of Sam like this. And I just went, yank. And then, and that second later, I got pushed, but I didn't move a bunch. I didn't move anywhere. But I was like, you're not going to survive that, Sam.
Otherwise, it'd have been, and that's the last time I saw him.
Oh,
I love it. If it had been one of this year, I'd have been first one and heels first,
Sammy says, might I suggest anyone going to TFN Swindon and are unsure, why not make a holiday of it? Question. Explore Swindon at any or anywhere locally, or do TFN as well.
Yeah,
that's a good idea.
That's what I did on Friday. We went around Birmingham City Centre because there was nothing because we got up early. I was one nip in town because Rich wanted a few things. So I thought, yeah, we'll have a walk around town. It was quite nice actually. It was a really nice day. It wasn't too hot. It was a lot of people around. It was good. Yeah, it was a good time. So yeah, it's a good idea that, yeah, when you got like a bit of, when everything's done and dusted, let's have a wander around Swindon City Centre or something like that.
Yep. TJ says, I am tempted by Swindon as it's on my birthday. Sweet.
Ooh.
Really nice. He says, he carries on saying, I have planned my next costume. If I do get the courage back, I'm actually going to do Megatron Skeletor, and come out to the song Fame.
I wanna live forever.
But I will come find you next year. Good.
Yeah.
Yes.
Now you've got to work on the Megatron Skeletor voice and sort of combining it.
And I have good news. We're at the end of the comments because everybody else are just talking back and forth to each other.
Hey.
Right. So we're at the end of the comments. So yeah. Yeah. Let me get rid of that. There we go. So just keep an eye on it if any more come in. But yeah, so there we go. TFNation. Wow. It was a thing. It happened. And we're knackered because of it. Yep. But yeah, I'm going to just talk a little segue thing while we wait for any more to come in. And we're short of 2 hours. So depending on how everybody feel, how long do you want to go for?
Just carry on and just see where we go, I think.
All right. No, because I'm trying to keep everybody... If people are a bit tired still, I don't mind making it shorter than usual.
We don't know the difference.
No.
Okay. No.
I don't think
We're
I'll be fully regenerated until the time the Thursday before TFN next year, I think.
But yeah, I'm just going to talk a little bit about. I'm not going to say anything in particular because if Fake Sam doesn't want me to talk about certain things, then I won't. But the Arden, the hotel itself, because I know a lot of people knew of the Arden but didn't know where it was, and some people didn't even know there was a hotel called the Arden. So the amount of communication and conversation I had with people were either didn't know about it or did not know where the hell it was. So that's why in my special vlog I did a segment of where to find it, how to get to it.
Yeah.
Just for future reference if somebody else books there.
Sorry, John, just to interrupt slightly. Did you do a video? Did you take any video of the rooms and stuff like that?
I did, yes. I did a little tour of my hotel room to show you what the rooms are like. I was gonna go to the bar and restaurant in there, but I didn't get a chance to because I was back and forth busy meeting up with people or going for food or back to the convention. But they do have like a full-on lounge bar area which looks pretty large, quite a big space. The breakfasts are all on the ground floor as you walk in, just in the far corner. That's where the breakfast is served in the morning. But yeah, the hotel itself was nice. The staff seemed pleasant. The staff seemed very nice people. All I will say is anybody that is like, obviously me and Sam, Fake Sam, we are able-bodied. We're able to walk to a degree. We're able to walk on our own, as in we don't need wheelchairs or anything like that.
I might need one for next year.
Now you do.
I might get myself a motorized wheelchair. There's Tony over there. There's Tony over there. But no, I will just say this: for anybody that are, either, if people are disabled, have a disability, I would say no to the Arden unless you get a taxi there and back each day, which is an added amount each day to
unless you're driving, because you could always drive across.
Yes, if you drive in there, not a problem. But I did notice there was somebody that said there was a comment. I can't remember where it was. It might have been people going to TFNation group, but there was a comment saying that it's not very friendly. It's not wide enough for wheelchair access. So anybody that is wheelchair bound, or if somebody has the poor person that has to push somebody up that hill near Resort World, it is very hilly, and it almost destroyed me just pulling a roller case and a bag. I had my big Nike rucksack on me and a roller case. Yes, it did have beer in it, but that's digress. But it was the roller case was sort of like pulling me back, and I was trying to pull forward on it, and it was putting much more stress on me, and I was absolutely knackered by the time I got up that hill. So if I'm struggling, somebody else will that are less fortunate and not as mobile as me. So I would strongly say for future TFNations, do not do the Arden if you are disabled or have a disability, because you will struggle to get up that hill. It will probably take you God knows how long to get up there, and you'll probably miss a lot of panels and stuff like that. So I would
throw something, if I can, into that, the Arden. So as we both know, the best way to and from the Arden was the gate in the South Car Park at the Resort World. The only problem is we had no idea of knowing if that gate was closed at any point during the night. As far as we are aware, it wasn't, because we were heading back like one night. When I left Hilton, for example, it was gone midnight. I think it was like maybe 1:30, 2 in the morning, and it was still open. But there's nothing to say that it could get closed at some point. And we did ask at the Arden. We asked them at check-in about the gate if they knew if that closed at any point, and they honestly didn't know. and I couldn't find any information online either. So my only warning to anybody, if you do stay at the Arden, like say next year, just be aware that we don't know if that gate at the South Car Park could be closed at any point in the evening, depending on whether or not. My working theory is is that it was open all night, all day, because the area was at full capacity. But I wouldn't be surprised if it's not at full capacity. They may close that gate after a certain time.
Well, don't
Maybe.
forget, I mean, there's people flying in at all times of the night, and if they're getting in at the airport and having to go through the NEC and that, I would imagine that gate stays open regardless, to be fair.
The NEC shuts to midnight to like public.
Yeah, it does. But the you can still get the little tram across, because obviously there's hotels around, so they do keep that bit open for people to get to hotels.
No, I know what you mean. As Noel will be able to testify that gate was technically the quickest route, but God, it was terrifying walking down that dual carriageway on a night. There was no rails or anything, no barriers on the footpath. It was absolutely terrifying.
Yeah, I will echo that, because it's a very, very busy street. If you're a bit inebriated, so if you've had a bit to drink and you're walking back to the Arden, the last thing you want is to stumble on that road, because you won't be coming back. Yeah. There's no barrier or guardrail along that road, which is a big problem, because it's a pedestrian and cycle lane. It's a cycle lane as well. So
I just get the idea of that episode of the IT crowd where she has to go and have a smoke and she has to walk about 100 miles. I can just see you two doing that journey.
So yeah, I would strongly say, I mean, don't get me wrong, if you want to go to the Arden, do not let my words deter you to do so. It's your right to choose if you want to go to the Arden. However, I will strongly say that if you are disabled, have a disability, no, I would stick with the Moxie or Hilton itself. Moxie is your best option, because the Hilton will charge you probably double, even though I didn't hear much of that this time around.
No, there was no. It seemed like there was no problems at all this year. Like
unless they've stopped that, unless they've silently stopped that, because they've probably got a lot of bad feedback last time.
Yeah, there was a lot of people it happened to. People thinking it was just Chris. It wasn't. Chris was, I think, the more vocal about it, but there was a lot of people it happened to as well. The only problems, right? The only problems we experienced, I mean, other people, your mileage may vary, was the lifts, right?
Yeah.
Because we went in, because when you two went to the yard, we walked over to the lift to go our room, and then we walked in and it said it's over capacity, and I'm like, but there's enough. Anyway, I had to get out and get the next one, right? Which was hilarious. And then when we come back down, the doors weren't open. I thought, oh great, we've been here 5 minutes, we're already stuck in the lift. That's a good sign. And then all I did was press the first flight, went up, doors open, come back down, doors open, fine. The one on the other side, the one that's been shut, been repaired for 3 years almost, because apparently they only got it working in is it April or something like that. And then you walk in, so you press the button and the doors open, and the time it takes for you to step forward, they're already shutting on your arm. I've got a nice bruise on my arm. I think it's a bit faded now, but I've got a nice bruise right there. And then there's a bunch of the old ears in there, for the club con. I go, oh, these lifts, they need to call maintenance. I said, no, they need to call an exorcist, I think. They were possessed. Yeah. And it's going out of service, but it's, but it's going up and down. It's so weird.
Yeah. I was staying at the 4th floor, but our lift always stopped at the 2nd level. If you go up, 2nd level, no one there, and then you go up. You go down, 2nd level, no one's there, you go down.
Yeah,
I ain't afraid of no ghosts.
Yeah, I think it's called the Ghostbusters, I think.
Yeah.
The only problem we had was they sent us to lobby lift A, and when I'd looked online to see the floor plan for where our hotel room was, it was closer to C than it was to A. But at the time, I was just like, well, they work in the hotel, they probably know better. So we went in lobby lift A, and it took us almost a minute and a half, and my mum can't walk very far, very fast. only to find out that I was right in the beginning. Lobby lift C was like,
Yeah.
what 15 seconds away from our room. So they sent us to the wrong lift in the first place.
Yeah.
Yeah, there was no problem with the keys. I mean, last year and the year before, the key system went offline, and because Billy told me, I managed to catch him in the bar, and he says, "How's it going?" I said, "Oh, I've been waiting an hour to sort my room key out." I said, "Oh, you too then." You know, and yeah, and then the staff were, to be fair, the staff this year were really good, really helpful.
Definitely.
It's the hotel staff, by the way, not the TFN staff. They're always helpful, but it's the hotel staff. Like but the previous few years have been sort of, I'll be honest, a bit arrogant, quite honestly. It's like, how dare you? This is a 5-star hotel. Nothing goes wrong. Nothing.
It's not a 5-star hotel.
Yeah, last
It's
year when I was
3-star
checking in,
hotel.
I think it's a 3-star with lipstick on. I think is what it is.
Now, last year when I was checking in, I was there at the morning, and they told me, well, the rooms are ready, but checking is at 3, I think.
Yeah.
And the only way that I could check in was if I paid £80 or something. So I said no. I went with Sam into the city. I came back. It wasn't even near 3 o'clock, and then I could check in. So, and this year, I told you this.
Yeah, you did. Yeah.
It was well, I landed at 8, so I was at the hotel about 9 or 10, and I went to the desk, checked in. Nothing wrong. I could go upstairs. My room was ready. What I was told. So I went to my room, opened the door, and there was still a woman sleeping in my bed.
Oh.
What?
Yeah.
Seriously?
So I don't think the woman noticed me even, but I went out and the cleaners were still going, and I told them, and they said, "Oh, give us an hour and we'll fix it for you."
Yeah.
And an hour later, it was all fixed. But just imagine that someone can just walk into your room while you're still sleeping there.
Oh yeah.
That was why my mum locked the room every time I left, and I walked up one time to put my stuff away, opened the door, and it went clunk. And I looked through the door and I went, "Can you unlock it, please? Thank you."
Yeah, it wasn't a bad
idea. That is actually a very good idea.
But just imagine that someone you don't know just could enter your room because downstairs they said your room was ready.
Well, that's it, yeah.
And funnily enough, Raymond, I know somebody that had a similar experience a few years ago, but it was like the opposite of you. They had checked into their room, and about 30 or 40 minutes later, they just sat watching telly, and all of a sudden the door opens and somebody walks in with a load of luggage, stops, and it's like, what? And he's like, what? And he goes, sorry, this is my room. He's like, no, it's my room. I checked in like nearly an hour ago. And then he ended up having to go downstairs and literally say, right, apparently this bloke was given my room number. And it was, a complete mess up on the check-in point of view. But at the end of the day, God, imagine that happening. It's crazy.
And
it's
supposed to be a 5-star hotel. This shouldn't be happening.
No.
As I said, it's 3. It's a 3-star hotel.
At most.
Yeah, it's not 5-star.
No.
Oh, and just one more thing on the Arden. Do not be surprised if you get hit by a security deposit.
Yes, the £50 security deposit, yeah.
Did you get that back, though?
Yes.
Yeah, that's all right then.
Actually, no, that's a good question. Did I get it back? I don't know. You know what?
So I had that one time when I went to MCM in London.
I don't even know if I got it back.
Because Jamie, J-Bot, and I went to MCM London and we stayed at the Hilton, which was next to it. Because obviously I'm a Hilton's member, so I get points and I spend them on TFN weekends.
Yeah.
So we went to the Hilton and everything. I went to check in. Now, I've never been charged a security deposit for when I stayed at TFN. And that was the only Hilton I'd ever stayed in.
Yeah.
So we went up to things and they said, okay, we're going, so we need a £50 deposit. The only money I had was the amount of money for the hotel. Yeah. And I just went, what? Because then we need to do a £50 deposit. I said, I've never been charged a £50 deposit. Every time I go to a Hilton, they've never charged me a £50 deposit. And she went,
Yeah.
oh, yeah, all the hotels are doing it now. You're going to have to get used to it, blah, blah, blah. So Jamie had to cover the £50 deposit because I didn't have the money to do it. And it was just like, and then every time I stayed at the Hilton in Birmingham, they never charged me a deposit.
Yeah.
So I was just like, why are you saying it's every hotel when it wasn't every hotel? It was just yours.
Yeah, that's something I've noticed with the Hilton. If you have a question and you ask some of the personnel there, and you ask someone else, you get a different story.
Mm.
It's never the same story, so you never know what you're going to get at the Hilton.
Exactly. Yeah. I mean, I would. I mean, it's difficult to do. So people still. I mean, I know why people still stay or choose to stay at the Hilton because it's just easier. It's just easier because it's literally all they have to do is just find a lift and they're at the room.
That's what I do. I stay there for convenience only.
It's convenience. Yeah, 100%. It is convenience. But the problem is the customer service is bad in the Hilton. There's potential of you being charged double for this, apparently this is throughout the whole Hilton chain, not just that one. It's like a new policy.
There was that glamping section.
Yeah.
We're looking into that because apparently it's way cheaper, and they have a couple of glamping things.
Yeah, glamping pods. Yeah,
glamping pods. Yeah, and so we're looking into that. And people go, "Oh, you have to buy your own food and that." And I went, "Well, that's fine. There's a bloody Londis in the centre. You know what I mean? So that bit's not an issue." And I thought, you know what, that'd be kind of fun actually, because I've got them on looking out over the little, is it Pendigo Lake or whatever they call it? I thought, yeah, that's pretty cool. That might be worth at least a look into, you know?
Yeah, I'm actually considering that as a plan B option because if we can't get into if the Moxie is still expensive next year, and it's out of price and out of budget, then I'm actually considering on doing them glamping pods as well. Because
that'd be a fun time, yeah.
It might actually be really cool because it's almost like camping. You can kind of like maybe
it's like staying in a caravan essentially, but the caravan's really nice.
It's like them wood cabins, you know, like if anybody's been to like Centre Parks or anywhere like that. Yeah, it's sort of like that, but it looks out on the lake and it does look really nice on a night. Looks beautiful, but you know what? I'm actually considering that as an option as a plan B.
And it's right on the doorstep of the main entrance anyway, so you're not far away.
I mean, I don't know how many they can sleep, or maybe max of about 3 or 4 people, I'd say.
It's usually 4. They're after a family. I mean, if you're not screaming about sharing a bed with somebody, then it might be the future, you know what I mean? So.
But yeah, there are options, people. There are options. So anybody that is watching this that have never been to a TFNation before, I will strongly say, if you're looking for accommodation for the weekend for 2027, or starting to look at it, then Moxie is a good choice. Stay away from the Hilton, if you can. So I'd say Moxie is your best chance, and the pods as well.
Saying that though, John, because Billy was saying about they are going to expand, and we'll probably talk about it in a bit anyway, and saying about booking the whole hotel out, and if it's just us, it might be cheaper if it's just us, because then they can apply the discount.
Maybe
if it's just us in that hotel, then it's not going to matter so much. But I don't know for sure whether they're going to do that, but it's well worth. Let's find out first, you know, as well.
Yeah. So
according to the website for that glamping thing, it can book for groups, and it says sleeps up to 6 with 2 double beds and 2 double sofa bed.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, I'm just looking at it myself.
Yeah.
The average price appears to be £200 a night.
Yeah, but split between 6 of you, that's no, is it?
No, not between 6. No.
Yeah.
Or split between 3 or 4. It does work out cheaper.
How much did you say? £200? Did you say?
£200 per night. £800 for 4 nights.
So that's 800.
800, yeah, for 4 nights.
Oh right, okay.
So 800 divided by 3 or 4 people.
Let's
nothing.
say 4.
Well, about 4 is 200 each.
Yeah, so that's just to be fair, that's about what we paid.
To be honest, Sam, that's not far off what we paid for
we paid 180 each for the Ardens. It's only like £100 more.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's
No,
an
I
option.
get
Some really nice pictures of the inside of this stuff. It looks really cool.
Yeah, they are nice looking. The only downside is those things will get booked very quickly.
Yeah, there is that.
We're as soon as the dates go up for 2027, we look at it booking a hotel as soon as possible, like a year in
Yeah.
Well,
advance.
Basically,
heads
yeah.
up, I've fast forward on these glamping pods at the moment. There's no availability on them for next year.
Yeah,
Round
'cause
off.
I think they're still being built though. I think because
Yeah, so they've got
the whole
plenty of
area was all
availability.
fenced off, wasn't it? So
Yeah, I think 4 of them or 5 of them are actually operational.
yeah,
Yeah. So
It's an idea.
here's an idea. So like I said, it's a plan B option. I'd say. I think plan A is trying to get to the Moxie. If Moxie is still expensive, then I will bite the bullet and say the Hilton. Or just try and save
like
a
I
bit
said-
more just to compensate.
yeah. But like I say, it's worth keeping an eye on because, like I say, if we're expanding, we might get cheaper hotel rooms. So
Yeah. So that's one thing I need to just bring up as well, even though Tony's just done that. But yeah, the dates at the ending ceremonies of TFN 2026, they did not. They usually announce the dates for the next year. They didn't do that this time around because, as Tony just said, and we have said a couple of times throughout the stream, they are expanding. They are actually wanting to actually book out the entire hotel just for TFNation.
yeah, because Billy was up on stage and he said, like, you've got 2 options. One is we carry on the way we are. We're going to have to cap ticket numbers and stuff like that. Or there's the option B is where we're going to expand and take up the whole hotel. And because he said, when they first became TFN 10 years ago, that they wouldn't sell out the hotel. Well, here we are in that position, you know. So I think one of the reasons why they haven't shown the dates yet is I think it's still being finalized. I still, you know, like there's a lot of legalese that's to go into all this sort of stuff, and you know they've got to pay money and all that for it. So they're working out exactly what it is, and people go, oh, what, you know, because like I said, they're going to try and keep the dates at round about the same time. Whether that means it's end of July, middle of August, I don't know for sure.
Yeah.
It could be September. It could be, but I don't think so because they can't keep the dates too long because people need to book it off time, book it off where, don't they? So I think it'd be about roughly the same time each year, but that could change. I don't know for sure, and Billy doesn't know for sure either. But he's going to try and keep it that.
Billy also said that we might not like it if we the dates if we would expand, and
Yeah.
I think that means it's going to be later because if it's later, people won't have their holidays.
Yeah, there is that too. Yeah,
I think that's the problem.
Yeah, and I think if it's later on in the year, say September, October, November time, people aren't going to be able to get the time off work, you know, especially retail workers, you know. So even so, I just said to my boss, "Fuck it, I ain't come, you know, I'm going to this thing, you know, it's the way it is." But like I say, I think Billy will try and keep it for the same weekend, or at least give you time enough that you can book it off work. I mean, I wouldn't be opposed if it's January, quite honestly.
I would be very surprised if it's November because Swindon's already in November.
Yeah, there's that too. Yes, I don't think they'd clash on that thing, and I don't think it'd be close to Christmas either. So realistically, if it isn't August, probably September, I would say.
Yeah.
If it's not September, it'll be the start of the. But they've already said 2027, so yeah, I think we're looking at around this time of year anyway. So I won't worry too much in that respect. But still, it might not be exactly the same dates. But it never is every year anyway. It's always the second or third weekend, isn't it? So
yeah, I think it could be anywhere in between June to September in that ballpark.
Yeah.
They'll try and keep it around about the summertime, probably going into autumn.
Well, I think summer's a good shout because kids are off.
Yeah.
They? So if they want to bring the kids, they'd have to bring them out of school or anything like that. So I think, yeah, you're right. It's going to be June, July, August, maybe first week of September.
Yeah, and there is one other problem: the guests.
Yes.
Because if they don't know when it's being held, you don't know if you can secure the guests.
Yeah. I think, to be fair though, I think they already have a date. They just want it to be official. Like I say, they're probably just dotting the I's, crossing the lowercase J's. And if you get that reference, I'll be very, very impressed.
But no, I agree. I think they do know a date. It's just I think they're just ironing things out, back and forth in with the hotel, as well. It's can TFNation guarantee sale of those rooms?
Yeah, that
Because
too. Yeah,
because
I
end
think
of the day, it's all about business. It's business on both sides. It's not.
I think
you know.
I personally think they can, because, like I say, a lot of people couldn't get the hotel because they're only allocated, say, I don't know, this is just random guess. Say 60% of the hotel they allocate to TFN. The rest is for business trips, for other conventions, and just the general sort of people that are staying there one night, maybe, that sort of thing. They're going on holiday tomorrow, so they want to get a hotel and right near the, because people do that. No, they drop the car, go into a hotel for a night, then get the plane. Because sometimes flights can be at 5 o'clock in the morning, can't they? Say, for example. So there's a lot of that. So if we can get the whole hotel, which I think they'd sell out quite quickly, actually, quite honestly.
More than likely.
Yeah, and I think they would sell out the whole hotel, because I mean, there's a lot of rooms there, and maybe not sell out 100%, but good, like 99%.
Probably about 90 to 80% of the hotel.
Yeah, which is still good.
Yes.
That's a full hotel technically. So I think it's a good thing, but it's also one of these. We're going to have to see what happens, aren't we?
Yeah.
But I think it's a good move, quite honestly, because we were talking about how big this thing can get, and then people were talking about, oh, what about the NEC? It's just there, and then if it goes to the NEC, it becomes an MCM Comic Con where you show up, you get your autographs, you go, hey, and you buy a couple of Funko Pops, and you fuck off home. That's it. That's what you do. And then the community's gone, instantly gone, and then that way TFN will go, because people aren't going for the, oh, you might get Peter Cullen or something like that. Yeah, you sign your autograph, you pay for your autographs, you pay for you pay for your photograph, and then you, like I say, buy a few things, and then you go home. That's it done, But, and because you just can't do that. Well, what about the hotel? Yeah, but people won't be staying the whole weekend, I'll tell you now, if they do that.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think this is a good move. But like I say, it is one of those things where we're just going to see what happens. I mean,
yeah, I agree.
I'll leave it in Billy's very capable hands. I mean, if you could pull Vince DiCola off, he can pull this off. So
Absolutely, I've got no doubts in my mind that they won't be able to turn this around and actually follow through with it. I mean, like I said, they've got two ultimatums. They've got two options. If it doesn't work out, they can just fall back to the normal method. But at the end of the day, something needs to happen, because we are outgrowing the space we've got, and we need another big room. And the only big room is, was it the King Suite or something?
Yeah.
No, the King Suite's the panel room. I think it's the Queen or something like that.
Oh, right. Yeah. So, yeah.
I mean, they've had other rooms before. There's that room that's near the swimming pool. We've had that one a couple of times.
Yeah.
Yeah, we did.
And then there's the room next to the reception where the Babble Bashers were last year. And that's a fairly decent size room. That used to be the dealer's room, didn't it, a long time ago? So that's a fairly decent size room.
That used to be where Auto Assembly was.
Yeah, exactly.
When we first moved there, yeah.
Yeah. So I think that's what they're going to do. They're going to do that, and I think they'll put like a lot. This is what I think they should do as well. The guests in the main hall is fine, he's cool and everything like that, but when there's queues and they're all in between stalls and stuff, I think they need to work on that. Because there's a lot of people just go for the toys, which is fine. It's your thing. If you like the toys, then fine. You go get the toys, and then you can do that, and they're not having to queue past, Nick and James and and all the others that have queues, and they're all in front of other stalls and this, that, and the other. So if they put that in a different room, yeah, you might lose the bit of the thing in that, but but in that room it might be a bit quieter. You can speak to the guest a bit more, and and I think they'll probably do it that way. I would think maybe a couple of tables in there as well as they expand.
I honestly think they might do something similar to TFN Manchester, because I went to TFN Manchester back in March, and they had two rooms. They had a split 2-room dealer room. So you had one room with Toy Fu in there and a few others, and then you had Primetime Toys and Moth and all that were in a separate room.
Yeah.
And so I think they're going to do something like that, or they might put the forge separate, which I think is a good idea.
And the forgers got complained because nobody went to see them.
Yeah, I think what they might do is I think they might incorporate I think they might put some of the vendors, some of the retailers, the stalls. They might put them and also the forge in one room, and then the big room that we already do use for the dealer room, they might have everybody else.
Well, I think the chill out room should be where the guests are, because that way you're fairly close to the dealer's room still, and then you can go in there. Like I said before, you can go in, you can have a bit of time with them. There's you can actually hear what they're fucking saying for a while. And I think that might be a way to do it, because a lot of people get a bit, especially that dealer's room can get very warm, especially with gigantic backpacks.
Yes.
That's one thing they should do. Take a look at.
I will just say one thing. I have one. Sorry, Sam, talking over you. I think. No, I think I'm hearing double ducking on myself.
Double ducking. What?
I think I'm hearing echo coming back on myself. I don't know why. I think
they're just the voices in your head, John. I think
probably, yeah. This is your conscience.
Yeah.
You have a conscience.
I think it's Sam. I think it's fake Sam. He's hardly shut up this whole thing, hasn't he?
No.
See, he's sitting so far away you can't tell if he's sleeping or not. That's his plan.
Exactly, yeah.
To be fair, I'm going to have to bow out soon because my eyelids are being held up with just, caffeine and hate right now.
Yeah, well, I think the best thing is probably finish this on the 2-hour 30. We're about 20 minutes past 2 hours at the moment.
Yeah, there's a few more.
There's some more comments. Well. Yeah. Right.
I was going to say, I don't mean to jump comments, but I do like Sammy's thing about a TFN cruise. But the only thing with that is I don't think we'd actually sell it properly. Not like when the Star Trek one comes in about that.
Yeah.
Because the Star Trek one sells thousands, but I don't think TFN would be able to go that big. I would love it, but I don't think it can go that big.
To be fair, I don't think I would, because I get really seasick. So I'd hit every second.
I think that could work.
And then how many people would run to the front of the boat and doing the Titanic thing?
And then capsize it because there's so many.
There's that too.
I think that could be an idea, but at the same time, I think you would alienate people that generally have a problem being on a boat.
Yeah.
Because a lot of people suffer with seasickness.
Yes,
my mom did. I don't. I've been on cruises and I've been on the P&O ferry and that before. My mom, bless her heart, she came along as well, but she suffered. She really suffered as a result.
I mean, what if he's an iceberg? You just.
Well,
I don't want to be in a boat going over, going, my fucking £1,000 transformers I've just spent, trying to grab them all up.
Can you imagine Toy Fu bringing all their stock onto a ship?
Yeah, exactly.
I don't think that would be an option.
I mean,
it would sink before it even left the port.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, it would, yeah. I honestly don't. That's a good idea, Sammy. I think that's a good idea, but I honestly think you would probably alienate people that genuinely have a problem, like travel sickness, seasickness. Some people don't have a leg. Some people don't have legs for water or being on a ship.
Yeah.
So,
and just imagine being a dealer, just putting all your figures near and just one toy.
Yeah.
It wouldn't work.
Yeah, imagine getting your Robertson Soundwave, you're gonna swim after it if it goes in the tank.
I would happily dive in for that Soundwave. I would happily sacrifice my own life for that Soundwave. That Soundwave is my life now. He's my baby. So he's my second baby. The first one was aborted, I think. Anyway.
No, you dropped it on its head, John. Let's be honest.
No. He's committed suicide. Let's get it right. Sorry, that's really bad. I shouldn't have said that. Right, so let's get through these comments. Wendy says, I think these live streams are a really good idea for us to regroup and connect in between.
Yes.
Thank you.
Wendy, I didn't get a chance to speak to you at the event. I'm so sorry. I did want to come say hi, but nature of the beast and all that. I'm so sorry.
Yeah,
but yeah, it is.
I've had people I know from the Netherlands who went there. I didn't talk to them. We saw each other, but the conversation
Yeah.
Too many things, too little hours in the day.
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah, I agree. What else has been said? We've got Marcel. He said he stayed at the Crown Plaza. Said the 10-minute walking in silence. He really loved that. So yeah.
I stayed there in 2022. I hated the walk from the Crown Plaza to the Hilton. It killed me.
Well,
And that was
each
only
their
one
own,
night.
Real Sam, seriously. Me and Knowles were walking 1.5 miles 2 or 3 times a day. Between the Crown Plaza and the Hilton, it's can't be much more than
you could
10
have
minutes.
you could have put stuff in our room so you didn't have to go back and forth the whole time.
It's true, yeah, but we're not as intelligent as you, Tony. So, we're never doing the Arden again, no.
Yeah.
That walk was just insane. We're never doing that.
Yeah, we're not doing that.
Yeah, or the Hilton if we can afford it.
Yeah, I agree. I'm just trying to find Smithy with a Y said something about I don't know if he was charged. He said something about £80.
I know he's talking about early check-in.
Yeah, yeah. What Raymond said about early check-in. Yeah,
trying to find it, but I can't.
Yeah, one person asked £80 for it, another one says it's fine. So it depends on who you're talking to.
I mean, for £80, I can wait a couple of hours.
Yeah, me too.
Back, you know what I mean?
If you're talking to a Yorkshireman, a fellow Yorkshireman, a Yorkshire lad. If you're talking to a Yorkshire lad, expensive amounts added on is almost like a heart attack coming on. You know, it's like bad for us.
It's down to pit. Yorkshire pudding down to pit in morning.
Going up. Oh, there it is. I just found it. This is what I was talking about.
Yeah.
It just says Smith. Yeah, so Smithy with a Y. Early check-in, £80 is freaking extortionate. He must be a fellow Yorkshireman then. But yeah, I agree. He said as well is looking at the glamping for next year. I think it's 4 max, but we've said it's not. You can sleep up to 6.
Yeah. I mean, like I say, if you've got 6 people in there, it's fucking dirt cheap, isn't it? Really, if you think about it.
Yeah. And Sammy says, "Who's in favour for a beach party?"
We saw that. Yeah.
Yeah, I agree.
Well, there's a beach near the Pendigo Way there on the lake,
Right then, so I think that's a good time to say goodbye. I think time to say goodbye. If anybody knows that reference, watch with Mother. You know, Andy Pandy. Bloody hell! I don't know where. Oh no, I know where it came from. I had an old VHS cassette that was once my cousin's. It was a hand-me-down kind of thing, and they gave me it when I was really little, and it had Andy Pandy on it, Bill and Ben, the Flower Pot Men, Ragtag and Bobtail, and another one. And it was all black and white, and I only know, and I used to watch it a lot. Familiar, I loved Bill and Ben. I loved Bill and Ben and Flower Pot Men. I thought it was really good.
You're showing your age, John.
Yeah.
I'm showing my age. But no, that is just
my age when I said I watched the Ulysses 31.
Yes.
Oh, right. Just to segue ever so slightly. If no one has ever watched Ulysses 31 and you thought the Odyssey was shit, watch Ulysses 31. It's the Odyssey in space, and they do such a better job with it as well. And it's
such a good series.
Yeah.
I love the theme tune to it as well. The theme tune,
French-Japanese anime.
Amazing soundtrack.
Oh man! If you like, if you want to be if you want to freak your kids out, watch that. It's great.
Smithy with a Y says, "I've got the VHS for Watcher with Mother." See, it must have been a thing because all I know is it used to be my cousins on my mum's side, my mum's sister, her kids. If it was theirs at one point when they were little, and then they gave me it when I was little because I'm the youngest of the original cousin of the grandkids and that. Another that. So yes, cool. Oh, and he also says Mr. Blobby is another one. Yeah, I used to have that.
No.
Mr. Blobby.
Just segue ever so slightly. I saw a video of a guy on YouTube, and they were auctioning off a Blobby suit, and he fucking bought it. And I'm like, oh, why? Why would you do such a thing? Why? No. For those of you who don't know, Mr. Blobby was how shall we say? He started off as a sketch that they were trying to do, trying to fix up celebrities on Noel's house
Yeah,
party.
something
Yeah.
on Noel's house
Yeah.
party.
Yeah.
And because it was supposed to be like a spoof kids show, they were getting him on there and making fun of him and all that. And then it became its own thing, and he even released a single. Oh my god!
Yes.
Yeah,
Christmas
moving
single.
swiftly on.
Yeah.
They were leaving a small theme park called Blobbyland.
Yeah, which
Oh,
I
God.
think wasn't even open 6 months. I think, if I remember rightly.
If I remember rightly, Mr. Blobby both entertained and traumatized a generation of children. Definitely
Yeah.
did. I loved it. I mean, I was a kid that was not afraid of clowns or anything like that.
Oh, right, okay.
But
If you thought Mr. Blobby was scary, check out a character named Nosy Bonk.
I have heard of Nosy
That
Bob.
sounds
Nosy
familiar.
Bonk. Nosy Bonk. It was on a kids' TV show from about 82 to 85. I think it only lasted a couple of years, called Jigsaw. And he was supposed to be like a whimsical character. But he's got a white face and a very long nose and
Yes.
the deadest of eyes and the creepiest of
That is
grins.
terrifying.
Yes.
And it's going to eat your face if you see it. It's kind of creepy.
Yeah, that is. I would say that isn't far off below in out of one of the Saw films. It's like, it's like Billy the Puppet's brother.
Yeah. But you see Billy Puppet, I'll be like, that's Billy the Puppet. If I saw Nosy Bonk, I'm like, holy shit, I'm going to die. Yeah, so I've warned you now. Don't go find him. If you do, Nosy Bonk will give you nightmares.
Yeah, it's pretty terrifying, Tony. I've just googled him. Yeah, that is actually quite literally just nightmares. No,
Okay,
children
so-
entertainment.
the last 3 comments, and then we'll bring this to an end. So it's like Marcel says it was very nice to hear you all chat with everyone in the comments. Yeah, it's been lovely. It's been a
Always.
fantastic little stream. Wendy says, great to join tonight. Thanks, everyone. No problem.
You're welcome.
Smithy with a Y says, thanks for tonight. Thanks for tonight, all. Great to chat. Yeah, it's been a brilliant little stream. I've really enjoyed it tonight. And on that bombshell, as Jeremy Clarkson once said,
Don't leave out Kickback and Shrapnel as well. Go on.
But we're going to say goodbye now. So I'm going to go around everybody very quickly. Does anybody want to say their socials? So we're going to start with Real Sam. Do you want to? Where can people find you?
Around.
Yeah, don't give them your actual address, Real Sam. That won't be a good idea.
Do you want to say about your Echo Flare, your new thing that you're trying to
Yeah,
start?
I was
up?
going to say, but Sam was talking and I had no idea what he was talking about. So that's the reason why I stopped.
Nobody cares. Just go ahead.
It's just
Just go
background
ahead.
noise.
Real Sam, the actual Sam. Go. Sam,
No,
shut up.
I used to do videos, as I always say on this thing, but I haven't done videos in friggin' ages. I think since 2011, I think I haven't done any videos. But I am on Blue Sky under Echo Flare, and I'm also on Facebook with my business I'm trying to do under Echo Flare Designs, as you can see, the little thing under there. On Facebook, and that's basically it. I'm not a very social person.
I will just say this: if anybody wants anything made by Sam, Real Sam, or Echo Flare Designs, do it. She's fantastic at embroidery. She very kindly made me some things that are gifts. I haven't got them on me right now, but the bag she presented it all in. She made herself. It is in my Thoughts and Bots video, so check out my Thoughts and Bots video. I do include it. She made a little.
People may have been seeing me looking down, and they just want to look. That's what I've been.
Lovely.
Yeah. So if anyone see me just doing like this, that's what I've been working on. So
Everybody's 6th favourite seeker.
All right then, Raymond. Where can people find you, my friend?
I'm basically on Facebook under the Raymond TF Forever. And for YouTube, it's TF Space Station Online. And there you can find all the videos of the past 10 years.
Lovely. All right then, Sam. Fake Sam, where can people find you if they want to?
On these streams, obviously, I do tend to be on these TFNation streams a lot. I'd say YouTube at 0005 Stone 1989. I don't really post that often these days, but I do on occasion post videos. Yeah, that's about it really. Yeah, so look me up sometime or whenever else I may be on the live streams.
Yawn.
This is more interesting than mine.
Okay then, Tony, where can people find you if they want to? Don't.
Yes, watch my videos pretty much anywhere on YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, Blue Sky, Twitter. I'm pretty much anywhere. Just look for Soundwave SG1. You'll see this boat race, or you'll see this. But yeah, I pretty much everywhere. I can't remember the website thing. It's just look for Soundwave SG1. You'll find my boat race somewhere. Yeah, I've got a dedicated group on Facebook called Soundwave SG1. It's also Spaceships and Robots as well. I put it under.
Fans.
No, not yet. But I've got good legs, so I could get some heel videos out. Interesting. So and also Patreon as well. So if you think I deserve it, you can donate as little as $1 a month. I'll be naming the credits. How cool is that? And don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. And smash the like button on this video and subscribe to John, please, as well. So yeah.
Yay.
Shout out to you, John.
And yeah, so I'm going to finish things off then. So if you want to find me, if you want to, if you really, 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 really want to, I just TF Nosey on everything. I'm on everything that I use anyway. So I'm on Threads, TF Nosey. I'm on Blue Sky, TF Nosey. I'm on YouTube, of course, TF Nosey. I'm on Instagram under TF Nosey. Any of those services, that's where you'll find me under TF Nosey. Thank you so much to everybody that has joined me in the chat tonight. It's been a really nice little chat, and please remember to like, share, and subscribe to my channel to keep up to date with these future live streams and also my videos. If you're interested, I do have a vlog channel as well, Nosy Vlogs. So if you're interested in travel stuff and discussion videos, things of that nature, I do have a second YouTube channel, Nosy Vlogs. Little plug there. Go and check that one out as well. Thank you so much. Thank you to everybody that has joined me on camera tonight. Thank you, Raymond. Thank you, Real Sam. Thank you, Fake Sam. You can fuck off, Sam. I'm joking, mate. I'm joking.
Very nice.
No, I'm on about Fake Sam, not Real Sam. Real Sam, I love you, Real Sam. I love you. It's Fake Sam I hate. And
no, we don't hate Fake Sam.
No, I'm joking, mate. I love you, really. I've had to put up with you for like 30 odd years at this point.
You only had any alcohol tonight? Because last time we heard that it was Rich with it on his third.
Yeah. No, I'm having a complete and total detox of alcohol. So probably.
And of course, thank you, Tony, for joining.
15 minutes.
But yes, thank you, Tony, as well for joining. So thank you, everybody.
Anytime.
So we're going to go now. So thank you, Smithy. I almost said Smithy. Thank you, Skull. Thank you, Sammy. My brain's going mush. But anyway, so thank you, everybody. Take care of yourselves, and we'll catch you in another live stream very, very soon. It has been fantastic. I thoroughly enjoyed myself at TFNation 2026. Please check out my videos that I've posted as well, which is my vlog and, of course, my thoughts and bots. And, of course, check out Tony's videos and everybody else's videos when they go up. Show your respect all around. That's all good. But take care. Bye-bye for now. And I will see you in 2027. Bye-bye.
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 See you all later.